This is the Council of Reeds. Today we are going to slowly die from the cold and maybe try to talk some comics, movies, and toys before we
Freeze to death.
freeze. Yes.
Indeed.
I'm Dylan. I'm joined by Jason,
G'day.
Fommy,
Hey.
Nitin,
Yo.
and Dave.
I'm slightly sleepy.
Slightly?
Yeah.
Just slightly.
Yeah.
I've seen you sleepier.
You may catch me falling off the ladder. That'll be
No
hilarious.
one's going to catch you.
Don't
What are you
break
talking
the
about?
illusion that you don't have a real seat.
I'm floating on air.
We're all a bit sleepy. We're full of pizza.
Too much pizza. The big ones this week, we got Spider Shadow
Oh, that's so good.
and Geiger.
Very good as well.
Also an exciting new book, an actual book, like a prose book.
Oh, yes,
not a
yes.
comic book, on the shelf.
Like a novel?
No, more a...
Non-fiction.
yes.
Yeah, it's a non-fiction. We'll get into that after the comics.
Alright.
We're also going to discuss the existence of a DC Super Pets movie. It's a miracle.
Miracle. That's the word we're
Yeah,
going with.
yeah, it's a miracle.
Okay.
It's a
No,
godsend.
no, please.
After you told me one of the castings, Godsend's not the word that I could think of.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you that. Jensen Ackles is Soldier Boy, season 3 of The Boys, and the very first episode of Loki.
Right.
Alrighty, so let's get into the comics. We gotta kick it off, Spider Shadow.
Spider Shadow it is.
Yeah. So,
Okay. We've talked about this every month, just about. But Spider Shadow, issue 3, it's one of the Marvel's new What If line. So it's basically what if Spidey becomes Venom. He never gets rid of the symbiote. He keeps the symbiote. This issue 3, this is the big issue. This was great. Really loved it. The story is so good. You've already seen it, but you can have a look.
Through it.
It's only 3 issues, is it?
Four butter?
I'm getting confused with the Heroes Reborn tie-ins.
Yeah,
That's
there
why
are
I'm-
one issues.
Yeah.
And so good. Like the scene with the fight, the scene with Jonah, the Black Cat and MJ scene. Like, it's just so good.
So
The
busy.
salt. The
Oh,
salt.
so, yeah. The way they put it all together is excellent. Because, obviously, alternate timelines, everything's just a little bit skewed. So many deaths. If you like the Rogues Gallery of villains of Spider-Man and don't like them to die, don't read this book. Holy hell, I think we're up to, like, nearly 20-odd. It is crazy. They're just... But the story, where it's now taking us, especially that last page...
I didn't see that coming.
No.
Oh, no. It can go anywhere.
Did not see that coming at all.
Anywhere.
I also did not see Brock Ock coming. How good was that?
It's the best. It was what the book. Purchasing these 3 issues were worth it for that one line alone.
Yes.
Brock.
Brock Ock.
I was wondering why he doesn't look like Octavius.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah,
Octavius.
Read to find out more.
Yeah.
Fair
Yes,
enough.
yes.
Spoilers, I guess.
I was
Um,
about to say something, but I'll keep that out. Yeah. Kind of want to look at the end of the last issue. Issue 2.
I did
Yeah.
flip through it, I just don't remember it.
Yeah.
Has been so good. I wish there was different art.
Yeah, me too.
Um,
Not a fan.
Yeah, okay, I'm starting to lose on the art.
Yeah.
I was okay at the start, but now we're getting more and more into the change, and now...
The book's getting darker, and it's still got that pastel
Yeah.
color scheme. Like,
yeah, it's
it really needs
disappointing.
some. We're talking
'Cause the
needs to
story's so
talk-
good.
Yeah, imagine Joe Bennett from Hulk doing this.
Ooh.
Oh,
Man.
right.
This has nothing to do anything, but Marvel books are so flimsy.
Well, yes,
So flimsy.
just because they're good.
Yeah, okay.
It's easy except when they do, like, a large story. I just started reading Empire. And
That's got a
I
thicker-
noticed there
they
was
go
a difference
thicker
because I
stock.
read that just before it, and
Yeah.
I went, there's.
Heroes Reborn for sure as well.
Yeah,
Thicker-
they
thicker
got a thicker
cardstock.
card.
But compared to DC, because I don't normally pick a DC book up
Yeah.
until we started doing like more
Yeah, yeah,
podcasts, there is, like you always talk about, it's definitely consistent.
They got the best
difference.
paper going,
Yeah.
best covers going.
Especially their like variant cardstock as well. Like
Yeah,
nice
it's-
and glossy, and yes, it is. But it's nice.
Yes,
Yeah,
It's
jump
a
on
nice
this book.
scam.
Jump
Yeah,
on this
nah.
book, it's great. I don't want to talk
it's
too
hard.
much
It's
more
hard to
about-
talk about it without giving away too
Yeah.
much. We probably
Yes.
gave away too much.
Yeah, we
But
did.
it's just fun.
So in this issue, there's like a
Interesting.
Sinister Six get together to try and stop things, and that's probably if you can't say too much more.
Yeah. No, it's a great book. Great book. Check it out. What if Spider-Man?
What's next?
Geiger.
Yeah.
Man,
We've
it's
also
a
talked about this a few
good
times.
book.
Yes.
I read that.
This is a really good book.
Yeah. I caught up for this issue, man. It was exceptional.
Like it's just solid storytelling, great writer, amazing art. Like, it's a simple story. It's nothing new or you haven't really seen before, but
This guy needs an orthodontist.
and it hits you like and this the emotion, like, they pulls the strings pretty
Yeah.
good. Last issue with the family and the mum, that was
This is more of a flashback issue.
this issue was a bit weird to read. You're like,
Yeah.
wait, what?
Yeah.
It's flashing back on the same page.
Oh, but when you see his face, like, oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I love
it's
those.
very good.
Love those like shows or books or whatever where you might be a little bit confused, but and then you have like a light bulb.
Yeah,
moment,
yeah,
and you're
yeah,
like,
you know, I know what's
it
going
all,
on.
It all fits
Yep.
together.
So do we hear any more of the bunker?
Yes, a lot about the bunker.
Yes.
Is,
Okay.
Which I sort of
yes,
suspected was
same,
the
same,
deal
same.
from the first issue.
In case you haven't heard or haven't seen or whatever, he's a guy that locked his family in a bunker when the bombs were going to drop off, and somehow he magically survives, and he's a glowing man. Vegas is messed up, and the king's crazy, and all the casinos very Fallout-ish. All the casinos, the themed casinos, are themed sort of fiefdoms sort of thing. With Camelot and or the Excalibur, whatever you want to, So yeah, the king. Because last issue we sort of seen the king was messed up, where he wasn't messed up in issue 1, and you didn't know why, and you sort of find out why this time. It's non-linear, which I'm a big fan of in general.
Yes.
When you do some different
Love
stuff, but he's great. Gary Frank. Oh,
So nice.
you forget how good he is.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I read.
but yeah.
Yeah.
Number 4 looks like it's turned into Mad Max as well. Which is
Oh yeah, for sure. No, there's a lot of that
exactly.
in it already. It's a great book, really fun. If you're looking for something you don't need to know a lot of backstory.
Yeah.
Read 40 other books. Just great art.
Jump straight in.
Yeah, not going to get anything better than this. I don't think.
It's got
Maybe
like
Berserker.
it's got light superhero seasoning on top of it.
Yes.
But otherwise, yeah. Mad Max Fallout.
Yeah. It's good.
It's great.
I dig it.
Nothing
You
to do with the book,
Yes.
but Las Vegas.
Yes.
Excalibur.
Yes.
How ridiculous is it? It's just a bigger castle
Castle.
on the strip.
Well, is it any more ridiculous than the pyramid next door?
I like
the
the pyramid.
casino,
I know.
the circus up the road.
I've been on the roller coaster at, I think,
Which one?
Excalibur.
Excalibur is never on
No,
the
the
road.
road close to
Wait,
New
which one
York,
has
New
the
York.
roller
New York.
Ah,
Across
yeah.
the road.
New York.
That's
But
good.
what's
I've
the
been
issue?
that one.
What's the?
I just like the fact that it's a giant castle.
Oh, yeah,
I love
it's
the
great.
fact. It's
Yeah.
excellent. And like as a Knights fan, I mean, walking around there, I'm like this, and there was a big blue and red with this big knight. I'm like, I'm taking photos of this. And it was,
They got a cool arcade too.
yes, they did.
Yeah.
As
The
a
X-Men
best,
Pities
really
last
cool.
time I was there.
You went there first.
Yeah.
And you told me about the arcade, so because I was across the street at New York.
Yep.
Went across to visit the arcade. Come up, and there's a Ghostbusters 2 poker machine.
Yep.
Played, put money in.
Yeah.
Doubled, tripled it.
Buggy you.
Yep.
That when I was in Vegas, man, that Ghostbuster machines, they took more money every time. Every time it come out of the hotel room, I'm like, oh, Ghostbusters. That was $20.
It was good to
$50
me.
going.
I think Simpsons one was good to us last
Yeah,
time.
I made 20 on that.
I lost on all the theme geeky ones because that's all I played. Win me money back on blackjack.
We had a very weird was this Image title come
yes.
in, and Jason checked it out. It is 6 sidekicks of
Trigger Keaton.
I was going to say Buster.
Yes.
Trigger.
Keaton.
This
You know who
was,
that is? The name you were going to say?
Yeah.
Okay, that's amazing.
I'm blanking now, but I know who it is. No, remind me.
Silent comedian.
Yes. Like,
No, I've seen a couple clips, yeah.
they all ripped off his stuff. The next 40 years. This is like a comedy sort of book.
Okay.
So basically, the Trigger Keaton is like sort of like a Chuck Norris. He's like TV star. Like he had a Western show, and then he had like a Knight Rider show, and then a cop show.
He's a
And
martial artist.
martial arts show. He's the world's greatest martial artist, but he's just not a very good person. Like everybody hates him on set because he's just a tool.
Oh, like Ellen.
And so every show he's got a sidekick, and so they find him hanging.
Yeah, so
And I think the cops are like, oh yeah, cool, suicide. He's not a good person, whatever. Rah. But the sidekick works out that he's been murdered, so the 6 former sidekicks have to join together to find out who murdered him. But 5 of the 6 sidekicks would have been happy to kill him themselves. and they don't like each other. The best is his original show. His first sidekick was a kid, tough something, and the first one gets fired for being out throwing weak punches, so he gets replaced by a tougher kid, and they hate each other. It's great. It's one of the funnest, stupidest reads I've read in ages. The art's goofy.
I do love this fan club at the back too.
Oh man, actually, my favourite bit was this fake article about a reporter going to a strip club with old man Trigger, and like he just walks in the joint like he owns it. The owner of the strip joint and 8 big dudes come up and show him going, I told you last time you got to get out, and he just ignores them, pull the gun. And he's like, effortlessly, he just gets up and smashes all 8 of them, steals the girl's tip money that's on the table, and walks out flicking cigarettes at people's faces.
Place is called the Glory Hole.
Yeah. It's just, you know, when you read a book that you're like, that was just fun,
Yeah.
just silly. I was reading it just to give it a try, but I was like, I'm buying issue 2. Like, it's just funny.
Carl Starks.
And like the yes, the stuntmen hate him. He punches them all for real. He breaks their noses and stuff. Yeah, it's
Nice.
just good. It's just good. I really liked it. Just fun. Something different.
Okay, do we have anything other than Heroes Reborn?
Oh, you read Justice League?
I read Justice League Last Ride.
How was that?
Chip Zdarsky.
Hey.
It's... I don't know what to say about it. It's just great, man. I just wish he was writing Justice League for real.
Chip is an excellent writer, man. Like
For a dude that was an artist first,
Mm.
got his start because he wrote funny letters answers in Sex Criminals letter page. Because that's what happens.
I know.
And then
it's just
like,
that.
he
that
have
book, man.
Howard the Duck. And then next thing you know, he's writing some of Marvel's best stuff.
And just solid, like, it's weird stuff that he always seems to just knock out of the park.
Yeah.
Like that
Yeah.
Spider-Man life story,
Yep.
the current Spider Shadow.
Yep.
Yeah. Last Ride, that is kind of out of continuity.
Yeah.
He does that
yeah.
style really well.
Absolutely.
Because he gets all the characters, but he just obviously
It makes it his own.
doesn't want to have
Yes.
to deal with everybody else's deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No baggage,
Which
or
is
just tell the
great.
story.
He can have like a cool premise where something drastic has happened, and that makes the story.
They're just gonna make a shit.
Peter David's doing that really well at the moment. In
The Spideys?
The Spideys.
Oh,
Spidey.
So good.
And the art on this, who is
It's
this guy?
Incredible, man.
He's new and he's good.
Look at that first page, Nin, of
Wonder
Wonder Woman kicking butt.
Very Kingdom Come style.
Yeah. Oh, loves Kingdom Come. One of them loves Kingdom Come.
His first issue was good. I'm keen to read issue 2, but
It was great.
we recorded it a bit earlier in the week than usual, so
Yes.
didn't get to read as many books as I would like. Maybe over the weekend, catch up some more.
Yeah, he gets all the characters. The one minor thing, the tiniest of nitpicks, is Martian Manhunter uses contractions a lot. Like he says, I'm. Usually, Martian Manhunter's kind of character who would say, I am.
Yes.
But again, nitpicky as.
Yes,
We're
yes.
loving these
Reptilian? Yeah, coming soon.
grammatical.
He's writing it.
Ennis.
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
And this is writing a Batman book.
Yes.
Boom.
With
Liam Sharp
with
on
Liam
art.
Sharp is
Yeah,
fantastic.
Oh!
I think it's finished, but I was so close to just on Kickstarter. There was Liam Sharp art book.
Oh, yeah.
Very close to just doing
Just
that.
close.
Has
Yeah.
he done any Marvel stuff?
Liam Sharp. Mainly DC, I think.
Yeah, because he
I
was
don't know the name.
he was drawing the Grant Morrison Green Lantern book,
Right.
and that
Yeah.
looked fantastic.
That was
He's a
great.
very good artist, man.
Okay. That looks excellent.
And very versatile. Like, that in his GL run, every second issue was different.
Yes.
Like, you would think it was a different artist.
Oh, wow, okay.
It was just him all the time. Because, like, his general style is just a super detailed sort of superhero stuff with a bit darkness.
Or like kind of almost like a sword and sorcery
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
style.
for sure.
Oh, he's very
Yeah.
good. He
Yeah.
like
Oh, he did do some Marvel stuff, I think. Didn't he do some Weird World or something like that?
maybe I don't know.
Something like that. Something odd.
Alright.
Off the beaten track.
Put that Batman on my card, please.
On your card it is.
Yeah.
Batman Reptilian. I assume it's Killer Croc. I guess,
It
right?
looks very nice, and Garth
Yeah.
Ennis is good. I want to see Garth Ennis write like. I want to see if he's gonna be like jokey Garth Ennis when he writes superheroes, or if he's
Well.
gonna be.
Pretty much will be, I assume. If
I'll get the trade of that.
Hitman is anything to go for.
I know, but that was Hitman.
Yes, yes.
That was the vibe of Hitman.
Yeah, that's true. But I assume it. We'll see.
That's what I want to say. Anyway,
Yes.
Okay, lastly for me and Jason, we went into all of the Heroes Reborn stuff this week.
Just for something different.
Yes.
Issue 6 is the Power Princess / Wonder Woman. Won't get into too much to spoil stuff, but I think this is the best issue yet.
You say that every week.
It is, but
It just
It
keeps
is.
getting better.
This is very, very much Wonder Woman cover.
It's
Yes.
palette swap. She is straight up a palette
That
swap,
is
right?
Wonder Woman.
well, this one, admittedly, not only is it Wonder Woman, it's also very Asgardian influenced.
Yeah.
So it was easy to win me over. There's some cool stuff in there.
I've got a quote for you, Ninton.
Yeah.
Merciful Mephisto.
Excellent.
That, I was like,
Excellent.
you won me.
Yes.
You won me over.
No, there's some great stuff in there. And also, they've all been spotlights, like the Nighthawk gun, the Dark Spectrum, and whatever. This one is actually not just a Power Princess. It's the start of them realizing the Avengers, and so there's actually some plot sort of in this. And it's the second last issue. Obviously, there's all going to blow up next time.
Sure.
So that was actually really good. Man, Jason Aaron hitting some of his own Thor stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Own Thor stuff. Yeah, I'm like, oh my god! Like every couple of pages, like this is the coolest thing. Oh, this is cool. This is cool.
Don't look too much.
Yes.
I was talking to Jason about this, man. This is the first time where we've been like, oh, we want the tie-ins to keep going.
Yeah,
We don't
what
want the
more?
tie-ins to stop.
I said to them today, I was like, if they did more spin-off minis in this world, I'll buy them. At least try them anyway, because these have all been good. This week we got 2 one-shots. Squadron Savage, which is basically Suicide Squad.
Yes.
That McGinnis backup
Ah,
is like McGinnis, great. But that
I know what you
It's-
mean. That
it's-
page,
yes.
yes,
Anyway,
so good. You can see why I said it's the best one ever. I was done. So Squadron, it's like a Suicide Squad, Elektra, Crossbones,
Frank Castle.
Frank Castle,
Dagger? Cloak and Dagger?
Cloak.
Cloak, sorry, not Dagger.
Murder Hornet.
Yeah, Murder Hornet. That's
Nick
the
Cage.
core team. There
Yeah.
might be another member later, but spoilers. It was a surprise. Well, that was a great surprise.
Oh, man.
Yeah, they're very Suicide Squad-y, but cool, very cool.
Don't hold back.
No, there's some stuff you don't want to.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you don't know to buy it, but the other people, like the extra member of the team, that's a cool page. You don't. Oh, and you know what's coming when you read it earlier in the book, but still, it's still a cool reveal.
I think I'm buying that one.
And yeah, the big bad guy. There's some cool stuff in there. That was a great issue.
Yeah.
And who's running the Suicide Squad? Like who the Amanda Waller is?
Yeah, it makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the
It's perfect.
Secretary of Defense under President Coulson. Yeah, some cool stuff.
Yeah. Lots of spoilers in that one.
Yes. And as much as I really enjoyed that, I think the next one shot was even better for me personally.
And this was kind of out of nowhere, too,
I didn't
because...
expect it's Night Gwen, so it's Gwen Stacy / Batgirl ripoff. And this was great. Like, the Nighthawk stuff have been probably my favourite of the thing, but this is so... They mix it so well of Gwen's proper Marvel history and the Batgirlness. You know, like she's got the Batgirl scar, she's got the Gwen Stacy history and relationships to a point. Not Pete, but other stuff.
Yeah.
It's got some good art, good villains. The sort of twist was great, so I won't get into it too much because that was really good.
The art is sensational.
Yeah, oh my goodness,
Yeah.
this guy is new. No, because she's a little Harley Quinn as well in there because she's working at Ravencroft as a psychologist.
Oh, okay.
And Batgirl at night sort of thing. Oh, and just like the little bits of the night nurses, like just
Night Nurse.
night nurses.
Ooh.
Yes, because there's been different ones. You know, like the one from the show is different to the one there. So like all 3 of them are in there. Like, it's cool stuff.
Oh, wow.
The book. That's why I've enjoyed it thoroughly. It's not just the DC parodies. It's also got so much Marvel little stuff all through everywhere. Jason Aaron's killed it, and the people that have been doing the one shots have been doing a great job.
That Nightwing one is also very fresh.
Yes.
Yeah, like it blends stuff together, but it's so new.
Yes. Because she's not just Batgirl.
No, and she's not just Gwen Stacy
No,
either.
no.
She's like something new and really interesting.
Yeah. Well, she got more character than Gwen because Gwen never really had much.
Talking Spider Gwen or actual Gwen?
Oh, actually, Gwen.
Both?
Not Spider Gwen.
Costume looks like black. I can't remember his name.
Huh?
Never mind.
Okay.
Never
Looks
mind.
like a dude's costume.
No, never mind.
Ah.
I think I figured it out.
Ah, gotcha.
It looks like Nighthawk's costume.
Yes. Well,
I think you mentioned that. I was paying attention.
she's Nighthawk's.
Protege.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is she Batgirl?
Yeah.
To Nighthawk's Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! Tell her.
You see the villain stuff? Oh, that was cool. And in the end, it was great. And messed up. I'm like, is that what I think I'm reading here?
Yeah, man.
Whoa, whew. Woo. Yeah, it's good.
I'll be there soon.
Yeah.
And I think that covers everything that we've
Yeah, pretty
read.
much, I think so.
Dave?
Anybody do his reading? Dave?
Nah, been busy.
Fair enough. Then,
That Murder Hobos book.
yes.
Did you order that randomly or did you just get it in?
It's got a cool name, so I just ordered it.
Okay, no, it's terrible. I didn't like it. It's
Thanks, Nitin.
We've got 60 on this out now.
No, I only ordered a couple. Smart.
What didn't you like about it?
Ooh.
very childish. Like, and I like childish things.
Yes.
but This is just
We hang out with you. We know.
edgy teen.
For the sake of it sort of
yeah.
thing? Like, oh, look at me, I can swear
Yeah,
sort of
and
deal.
like basically like that.
With no intelligence behind
No,
it.
I didn't like it. Anyway,
Yeah, Nick's got a sus taste, don't he? Don't listen to them people.
did you,
Unless
you
he's
haven't read
Australian
okay.
Week. Australian Week's always a good choice.
If you read it, you wouldn't like it.
No.
I guarantee. It's just
Well, it was the indie companies. They give you no write up. Some of them, especially the smaller ones. It's not like your Booms or your whatever where they got proper solicits. Sometimes you're just like, that name sounds cool. Murder Hobo. I'll order 2 of those.
and I like the premise of it. It's just not written well.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, to be honest, I'm like, I wish it wasn't so big size. I'm like, I didn't pay
and
attention. I would have probably ordered that.
Extra size, it's not a regular comic
Black
book.
label sort of size.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Anything else, Nitin?
No.
Fair enough.
Besides Geiger.
Yes. Jason?
July 2020.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ooh.
So we're less than a year. So, but now it does start ramping up quite a bit because Empire and then into King in Black because the King in Black is around I think November.
Mm.
So I got about a box and a bit sitting there.
you read much of the Empire stuff, or you just about started?
Just started.
Okay, sure,
It's
sure.
terrible.
Yeah.
That is my low light of the week.
Oh yeah, that's the plant people
Yeah.
battle, right?
The first couple of issues of that I liked because
Yeah, because I thought it was building something completely different.
Yeah.
And then plant people.
Oh, but it was just so old school. But then, yeah, it just was not
It was,
good.
yeah, disappointing. So far, I'm only like 1 or 2 in, so but still disappointing.
Yeah, no, it was disappointing.
Yeah, and there's there's not a lot of tie-ins.
Yeah.
Sorry, there was a lot of tie-ins. I didn't get a lot of them, which was good. Thank you for that.
Yeah, that might have been my problem. I think I bought too many.
Yeah, I think I've only got like. Well, I was already getting FF anyway, so and X-Men I was already getting
Because
anyway.
those 2 sort of prelude, the Avengers
They were
and
quite
FF,
good.
they were really good.
They were quite good.
I
I was
remember reading them
looking-
going, okay.
And then,
like
just,
first issue, like okay, and then
Yeah.
dude, just no,
yeah,
it
definitely.
wasn't the best event, that's for sure.
All right.
Not memorable.
So highlights though, I did read a stack of X-Men,
Yes.
and they are good. It's like double digits now, I think. So,
Oh damn, you're ahead of me.
9 or 10.
Yeah, 9
Well, probably not actually, because I think it's still like 8. But then I read the
Oh no, because I was
there's
up to the
the
Empire.
the Nightcrawler, a Nightcrawler giant size.
Yeah.
a Magneto,
yeah.
That Magneto giant size with the Perez art. Woo, that's such a weird issue too, where he's just getting Emma the
Buy her an
and
island,
stuff.
yeah.
Like, dude, talk about wrapped around a finger. But yeah, that was
As you would be.
yeah. Well, I can't argue. That was really good. That was a good storyline.
Most of those giant sizes were really
Yeah,
good,
because
actually.
it was like Namor and it was
Yeah.
Namor
George
owned the island.
Huh?
George Perez?
No.
No.
Peppy.
Peppy.
Is it
Yeah.
Peppy? No.
That's Lorez.
Yeah.
Right?
Can't,
Might
yeah,
be as well, actually. Something like that.
but looked awesome.
Yeah. Because it's moody.
Moody as and Namor, and he goes and helps Namor out. And there's a Kraken, and yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Good
That's
book.
good. That's good.
Doctor Strange at the moment, the Surgeon Supreme. That's really good. got his big vault where he's kept everything, and people have been stealing stuff out of it and using it and selling it and making it. Yeah, that's really really good. Avengers.
Why didn't he go get all that in Jason Aaron's run? Don't you hate that sort of stuff, though?
No, since he's done it.
Ah,
Yeah, because he's got a forge and he's been
Sure,
building
sure, sure.
stuff and then
Sure.
it's building everything back up, but then everyone's stealing it. Or certain people are stealing it. About to come to a head. I think I'm into like issue 6. Avengers is the Khonshu.
God damn, you are caught up.
Moon Knight stuff.
Yeah, bro.
That was interesting because there's some good Mephisto stuff in that,
There's some cool stuff in it.
but I just didn't like the angst and the just carrying around Mjolnir and
Yeah,
like,
Moon Knight's just
it was too
just
overpowered.
smashing everyone.
Yeah, he
What do you-
beat everybody. He beat Black Panther in a fight.
Black Panther's the only one who really don't beat.
Oh, okay.
That's right. He's one that's locked down. But yeah, you took Fist powers. You took Thor's powers.
Like, come on, man.
Come on.
He's a crazy man.
How?
The Thor one, the loophole is
Yeah.
Mjolnir is made in from Jason Aaron's run. It's made from Moon.
Right.
So
Right.
Moon, it's the only bit
You can control it.
give it a little bit of a gap. But then,
But
how
then
does he
someone
beat
else-
Iron Fist?
yeah.
How does he beat?
Because he was like,
yeah.
Oh, who was the other one? It was
Detective
Rider.
Strange as well? Ghost Rider, yeah.
Ghost Rider
yeah.
and Strange.
Like-
He stole Ghost
He
Rider's
beats
car
Strange.
and he beat
No
Strange.
towers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's a crazy
right.
man.
That's right.
Well, it's using these Khonshu Ankh powers because Khonshu's blessed him with all this power because of this big upcoming. That's just
He never had powers, right?
No,
no.
because it's always been kind of ambiguous whether he's crazy or
Yes,
he's
yes,
actually
yes.
the avatar of Khonshu or whatever.
yes.
It's kind of just you don't know.
Because he's just Batman in a white costume.
Yeah, and he
It's
could.
better than
Yeah.
better.
No.
Oh yeah.
Oh, bro, way better than Batman.
So much more interesting than Batman.
Yeah. Can't wait for
Split
the show.
personality. Oh, yeah. Especially if we get like Lemire or
Yeah.
Ennis or any of the
Yeah,
most
yeah,
recent
yeah,
stuff. It's all going to be great.
Or just seeing him going from the taxi driver to then the Playboy and then,
And then, like, if second season we get him in the mental hospital with, with the Egypt,
Yeah,
like when
yeah,
they got, they could do that so crazy.
That's a show? I thought it was a movie.
No, Moon Knight
it's a
show.
show. Moon
They're
Knight
all
show.
shows, bro.
Like Hawkeye.
I thought that was going to be a
No,
movie.
no.
They're all
It's a
shows.
show.
Yeah, like for him to just wake up in that first episode of season 2 and be like, "Oh, you're not Moon Knight. You're just crazy."
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
And then you're going down below and the like, geez, they went some deep stuff there. Like
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
great.
the electric shock therapy and the the 2 security guard guys. Whew.
Yeah, that'd be a great season 2.
Scream was really good.
Yep.
It's interesting. I was scanning all my for the CLZ just after I read them, wrap them all up and put them, box them away. And Scream came up with multiples, and when I clicked on it, I think it got cancelled at 6. But it still had descriptions and covers for 7 and 8.
I think because they would have already been
Solicited.
pre-solicited, yes.
And it was going pretty. It would have been going into a pretty good way with
And I think
Hobgoblin and like she
6
took over.
didn't come out, right? 5, only 5 issues.
Sorry,
got
5
prints.
didn't come out yet. And then there was 6, 7,
And
and
6,
8.
I think they did just digital.
Right.
I think they got a digital release. Because when COVID first happened and they chopped all the sort of second tier books,
Yep.
a lot of them did finish digital or at least got another issue or 2 because they
Maybe
were already
that's why.
done. I think Scream
that's
got
why they're
maybe
there.
in issue 6. And then some of them did get printed later,
Okay.
but some books never did get printed,
But yeah,
which was a bit rude.
the writing of that was excellent. The art was good in times, but just was a bit too dodgy.
Yep.
Just felt like it was rushed at other times. But yeah, the storyline was really good. So I'm keen to, now that it's back again, get back into that story because the way they've done it and her link to Flash and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, I'm really keen for that. Spider-Man after Sin Eater
Yep.
and Gog.
Yep.
Gog, man. I just got a new dog, so I love Gog. He is such a cool character. What's he like? So, because Spidey talks about in the past, how far back in the day was he? Because he's like, he's my monster. I've fought him before. Like how
Old,
like
yeah.
70s or
70s, I
80s?
think.
Wasn't he
yeah.
Golden Age?
Huh?
Because Gog and
Yeah,
Magog
I'm
were
pretty sure it is.
actual, like they're big.
No,
big
it's
characters.
like
No,
this
this is
giant
different.
thing from the Spider. Like he fought him in the start of the run, right? Didn't you fight him in the start of the run?
No.
But yeah, it's an old thing, right?
That's
70s
that's
thing, I'm
what he
pretty
talks
sure.
about. Yeah, he's like, he's mine.
Is
Like,
he?
I haven't seen him for years and years. Then there's the backstory issue, and I'm like, oh man, there's some good feels in this.
Yeah.
And then you protect, and
Yeah.
then he grows to the side. Yeah, so good.
Yes.
And then it ends up there. That's his pet. So good.
Yes. I thought. Yes.
It's the only good part of Spidey kind of at the moment, to be honest.
Sin Eater stuff was cool. I thought.
Well, that's what I'm getting up to.
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
just read the prelude last night. That
Yeah.
was good.
Because yeah,
Yeah.
I really like the way they handle that Sin Eater stuff. Because it's sort of like a slasher villain. He just keeps coming.
Yeah.
He's just there.
Yeah.
And he's there.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
just chasing you, sort of thing, like
Yeah,
a
well,
Michael Myers deal. It was
the
sick.
Driver, what's his
Yeah,
name?
Overdrive.
Overdrive.
Yeah, that was great. You read that issue?
Yeah.
Oh, that was excellent. That was one of the best issues of that whole run.
Really good. Really good. So that's been good. Yeah, I think that's about it. But yeah, the Empire... FF had that Moloids issue where Johnny's girlfriend can talk to dinosaurs. Okay.
I can't remember.
It was just an in-between.
Yeah, filler.
It was a filler one, but yeah. Yeah. I don't know about FF. Yeah, Slotty. And is it Slotty doing Empire, or is it more Ewing?
Nah, Ewing, I think,
Okay,
was
because it's
in
not
charge.
Yeah, okay, good. That helps.
Yeah, Ewing in charge.
So, yeah, I reckon give it a month or so. I could almost be caught up, depending how hard we go.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Nice.
Alrighty, that covers all the reading we did.
Yep.
Okay, before we move on, let's talk about that real book I'd mentioned before. Okay, so a few years back, a good mate of ours, Andy Ty, he wrote a book called Amazing Fantasies. And that was a guide to every MCU movie out at the time. So it was like a collection of behind-the-scenes info,
Yes.
filming locations, casting history, trivia, Easter egg lists, and then stuff like that. So Andy's back with Marvelous Synergy. It's an updated and extended guide.
Yep.
So it goes up to phase 3. So phase 1, 2, and 3.
Each
Three
one's got their own
separate-
volume.
3 separate books. They're all nice, digestible volumes, and they're on shelf right
There's
now.
no pictures.
Dude, love some random facts.
No,
Yeah,
it's
it's great.
good because I hate those magazines and the news agencies of like, oh, all you need to know about the Marvel
And
universe.
half of it
or-
is
yeah.
a picture.
No, it's the little tidbits of where it gets to where and where
Well, I
it's
just-
come from.
As
Yeah.
the hit was flicking there, I just saw a bit where they're talking about in the first, I'm guessing it was the first movie when Thor and what's the name are in the pub drinking.
Yes.
They come out after and they're singing loud in the street, all drunk, and that was just cut
I
because
like it.
of
It's
time.
Yeah.
like
It was
more
omitted because of time.
Yeah, it's more
Okay, I like that.
sophisticated because it's referring to comics.
Yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know, and
And
Ultimates, and that's
Yeah.
cool.
descriptions of deleted scenes, as Fommies was
Yep.
saying
Yep.
there.
No, he's done a lot of research,
Yeah.
Yeah.
both on the movies themselves and the source material.
So that's just phase one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I love the design of these ones too. Like
The covers are great.
Because the phase 1 is the Tesseract, and phase 2 is the cassette
What a
from
dumb
Guardians, and then phase 3 is the stones. Always want to say gems. Always.
They're gems.
Well, they said it in
They
Loki.
are
I'm like, that's not
gems.
right. Yeah, I know, but
I like how he
They're
goes into locations
gems.
where all the major locations
Yeah.
in the world, like this was in like the MetLife building,
Yes,
and
yes.
Times Square, and all that stuff. That's cool.
now if you're a big MCU fan and you're into that sort of not history, but
Trivia.
yeah,
Yeah.
and knowledge and behind the scenes stuff, check them out. They're really good books.
Yeah, fantastic. Marvelous Synergy, phases 1, 2, and 3, available now.
Really good facts to
It's
pull
got
the
Stan
geek
Lee's
chicks.
cameo and everything.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
They're really good
No, he
facts
does
to
do a good
pull
job.
the geek chicks. Nice.
Yes.
Okay,
Check him out.
speaking of MCU,
Yes.
we got tons of Marvel Legends.
We did.
Hey!
Figures,
Two-
figures.
2 waves, 2 complete waves of Marvel Legends.
We'll go with the MCU stuff.
Okay,
Alright.
so one
All
Division was first this
American
year,
boy.
so-
Yes.
Where's All American Boy?
Not yet.
Oh, is that Martian Manhunter?
So we got White Vision and Sexy Scarlet Witch in
Red
costume.
Sorcerers.
Sexy Scarlet Witch.
Well, you didn't have to hit that again, but yes.
Just quite attractive.
That's just the end costume from, like, the final costume.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
And like
The sexy one.
they did a great version of this costume, of her costume.
Yeah, they did,
like,
they did.
in the show.
Because it's
Yeah.
Scarlet Witchy enough, that you go, yeah, okay, I see what they're doing, but it don't look like her costume. You can never do her traditional costume.
But
Did she
you've got-
have the exposed shoulders in the
Yeah.
Yes.
TV show? Okay,
Yeah.
I
But-
just
and
don't
she has
remember it
the
that way.
tiara, which is
Yes.
awesome, and they did the classic costume as in the Halloween
Yeah,
episode.
100%.
Yeah, that was excellent.
Yes, they are. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a cool.
And then next we have Falcon Winter Soldier with Und Zimmer.
Yeah.
We get the
Dancing
the
machine.
masked variant head as well.
Oh, and his accessory. It's the Winter Soldier Red Book.
Oh,
sweet.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Speaking of accessories, there isn't any with Winter Soldier.
It's a hand.
He's got the
Come
finger.
on, where's a gun?
Yeah,
Where's a
how you
gun,
don't give
Marvel?
Winter Soldier a gun, I'm not sure.
Zemo hand has like the finger, so you can like do the twirl like in the show.
Does he not have a gun either? US agent.
No shield either.
No shield. Well,
I
that
thought
makes sense. That makes sense. Because there's a shield here. With Sammy Boy.
Captain Falcon.
He doesn't have a gun, but he's got a finger.
For a gun?
Oh, so you can do
Oh,
the
it's a
twirl.
finger.
No. So it looks like
Trigger.
he held, like a trigger finger.
Oh,
It does, because that's not a pointed finger.
No,
Unless they've started to be like,
And it's not like the guns come out with any other figure in the line to be able to get it to use
but
it.
it's only the bad guy that's got a gun.
On his
Man.
thigh, does he have a pistol?
There's something in there, but I'm not sure if it's
Holster?
removable or not.
Probably
right?
not.
If there's anything.
Bucky needs to
But
go to
yeah,
gym.
part of his costume, he's meant to have a holstered
Yeah, there's
pistol.
definitely a holster.
there's
but
a holster
whether-
there, and I think the gun doesn't come out.
No,
Yeah,
no, for
that's-
sure.
That's what I
Yeah,
thought.
look-
the mold
yeah.
did.
If it can come out, they usually have it separate.
He's got two hands that have grips to hold guns, but there's no gun.
Well, if you buy Marvel Legends, you got plenty
Oh.
of guns laying around.
I don't think he had time to go to
That
Walmart.
that is a repaint of the Captain America John Walker figure, and that came with a shield.
Yes.
But still, that doesn't explain the finger.
Did that come with a gun too?
I don't think so. I think it was just a shield.
But I could see it. Maybe they're just. It might be choice to maybe cut down on the gun toys.
Bucky does.
I
need
could
to
totally
go.
see that. You know.
That's too lean for Bucky. He needs to go to gym.
Mind you, though, I know it's a different line, but didn't the Marvel Select Bucky just come out with one of the biggest guns possible?
Oh, but see, but the Marvel Select direct market only
Okay.
to comic shops only.
Okay.
You know, compared to your
Yeah.
Walmarts and your everywhere.
good.
So, like, that's all because it's
Yeah,
there's
no,
a
no.
whole wave, and one guy's got a weapon.
Yeah, and it's the bad
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
So,
Which, considering the United States,
yeah,
you know,
you couldn't.
less guns.
Yeah,
love a gun.
if it's a choice, I can understand why.
So we had 4 for Falcon Winter Soldier.
Yep.
And then Loki, which we will be talking about
Who's that
soon,
guy?
in his certain costume.
Spoiler, I guess. We haven't
Yeah,
seen that yet.
yeah.
No.
Or that
And-
You
thing
seen
up
that in
here.
the trailer, though, didn't you? Not?
No.
Or this.
Don't-
Oh, that's never mind. That's,
No, no,
that's
it's,
yeah, that's
yeah,
part
it's
of
because the build up is Captain America Falcon Wings.
Yes.
Yeah, we-
See,
Not
Falcon
the most
does not.
exciting.
Sorry, Captain America doesn't have any wings here. If you want the wings,
You have to buy everyone else.
you have to buy.
Captain America don't need wings, I tell ya.
You have to buy everybody else.
Yeah, everybody else.
The only one you don't really need is Loki, but he comes with the flight stand
And Red Wing.
And Red
and
Wing.
Red Wing.
Yeah.
So you could
I'm
just
So
all
if
have.
you really want to annoy
I want the Red Wing
Winter
more than
Soldier,
the wings, bro.
Yeah,
Didn't they
you
do
have
an
to
Owen
get-
Wilson toy? Because I thought I remember seeing.
I think there is a toy, but
It's coming out.
Must be second wave or whatever.
Right.
It is.
That'll be cool.
Hold on, I don't think that's a flight stand. Actually, I think it's a stand just so we can stand up with the wings behind him, like to hold
Yes,
the
yes,
weight.
yes.
Yeah, but he's,
Yeah.
he's at flight. He's not standing on the ground.
Yeah, it's
No, he
number
is.
3 on the thing.
Yeah, it's
he
a
is
bit
too.
more
Yeah.
a race
Yeah.
type of thing.
Okay.
Because look at it, like that wings would have to.
Yeah, it'd
Topple.
be too heavy.
Yeah. But I
think
thought
it's
at least it'd be a bit
struggle.
higher so you can. I guess you could bend his knees.
I really like the John Walker face, but
It does. It looks
he's
very
got-
much
it
like.
looks like what?
Yes, he does.
Like, look at that.
Oh wow!
It looks more like him, like Sans mask than he does in the photo with the mask of the
Yeah,
up,
that one.
up photo.
Yeah,
Old man from Up.
Yeah. The likeness is really good.
that is great, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize.
Because their likeness has got so much better. And I think, because they're all scan jobbies,
Yes.
I think some people's faces just scan better and get represented better. I think more features, more distinguishable features you
Yeah.
got, the better they probably work.
At that smaller scale.
Yeah. But yeah, it just looks exactly like him. He's got his... Yeah.
Hiddleston
Definitely.
looks like him too, like a little
Yes,
bit, but
yes.
it's not as
Little
good as that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you only see half of his face
Yes.
there.
Well, John Walker has that, like, the facial features to match, like, a figure. Like, they'll work well with a figure, whereas other people
Yes,
don't
yes.
necessarily
Sure.
have it, you know?
That long mouth.
Yes.
Or just, like, the bigger chin, you know, like, yeah.
Who do you start with here?
Oh, what a wave
Ooh.
this is.
Let's go with...
Super villains.
We'll start with Arcade. So this is Marvel Super Villains. Build together is Zemu.
Which what a choice.
I didn't talk about Hulk. Leader Hulk.
Oh.
Leader issue. Holy hell.
Oh.
So yeah, like 35.
Oh yes, she's gonna
so-
just get ramped up from there,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, very good.
I really like the arcade.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was being good recently too. He was good in Spidey recently.
Which head do you put on though?
You put
Long
the-
hair.
You
long
know?
hair for
Yeah.
sure.
Oh, I don't know.
Because the short hair is so classy.
I like
Yeah.
the short
but
hair.
the long just looks more deranged.
Yeah, I like the short hair.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Yeah.
That AIM Scientist Supreme has got a lot more detail than I expected it to have. That is
Yeah.
really well done.
Yeah, he looks really cool.
And then we'll move up to Lady Deathstroke.
Is she nice looking
Arms
figure
get
too?
longer? Because
Yu-Gi-Oh!
it'd be better if arms were longer.
Yeah.
Or if they...
Like an
actual
extender?
figure? Yeah.
The extender.
But she does look pretty cool.
Yeah, no, she's nice looking figure. Nice looking figure.
And then Marvel's The Hood.
Oh, the hood.
Big fan.
Didn't mind the hood, yeah.
Oh, that
Back in
first-
New Avengers and
Oh,
that,
man,
yeah.
that-
Oh, he was great.
so
Yeah,
hot.
he
He
was
was in
great.
everything.
Yeah.
The first
He's
mini
original
that
mini?
came out was
Oh.
excellent.
And he's got guns.
And he's got
Yeah.
guns.
'Cause he's a bad guy.
That is his only
Bad guy.
thing that he does. I don't know who to bring up. Who's the? I'm gonna go.
Oh.
I'm gonna go Dormammu next. Which I'm not
I
about
have a
that head.
deal. Let's make
It's a little bit disappointing, I'll have to say.
It's too muted.
One coloured.
The colour is too muted.
I really like it, but I would love to, and I'm not sure it would necessarily look better, but I think I would like to see more translucent.
Yeah.
You know, like when you used to
Yeah,
get a
yeah.
giant
Yes,
storm
yes,
and it was like
yes, yes.
things, and
Yeah,
it might not
yeah.
work, but
But
I
the
would
thing
like to
is-
see it.
Because if you turn around on the back, it is full flames.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to confuse it with Ghost Rider though. That's probably why they didn't do it
I mean,
that way. You know,
But if
like
you've still got the thing around the side, it
Yeah.
wouldn't confuse it.
yeah,
Totally different costume and everything. But
yeah. I know.
I think
but like,
I would like maybe more orange in the head.
Yes, yes, yes.
Like for fire and stuff.
yes.
It is a bit dark. Yeah.
And the last, but not whatsoever least, Red Skull.
Nitten's like, what do you mean last?
There is another one, but there is none on the
There
shelf.
is none on the shelf.
No, there's some on the shelf.
Oh,
We
is
just
there?
must have got to grab
We
one.
can get one.
Okay.
It's in the yellow bag.
Well, that would have
Oh,
been
Dylan's
last
gone.
anyway.
Yes.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, this
Oh,
also
oh,
has.
okay.
I love this Red Skull.
This Red Skull is
He's a
excellent.
great
One-
Red Skull.
As much as I like the modern sort of super Nazi black leather trench coat, I love green jumpsuit Red Skull. That's just what I think of Red Skull, right?
This is a great Red Skull.
Yeah.
And you get Zemu's head. Zemu, your favourite 50s character from your Saturday morning television show that you'll never remember.
Oh, and he comes with a cosmic cube.
Yeah.
Excellent.
that's the proper way. That's
And,
the proper
and,
name.
And of course,
the
last
best
but not least-
figure in the line.
Probably the best figure I've seen, in a long time. And let's not worry about guns, boys and girls. Anyone throwing us human spine? So Dr. Doom.
Like, what kind of accessory is that?
Isn't it Thanos' spine?
Yes, it's because it's from Secret Wars, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
'cause
wow.
when you
Oh,
rip Thanos' spine out.
Wow.
I was
Did
just.
Sub-Zero fatality
Like,
on
how come
him.
the head's so big?
Yeah, I was like, that's like a giant head. It's
No,
bigger than
it's-
his mask.
It's Thanos.
It's got Doom.
Okay, that
And
makes sense.
the
But still, who
Is
does
this
that as
the-
accessory?
Battle World variant. Is that what how he was dressed in Battle World? So
Yeah,
what's the
something.
go with the white knitting?
No, because after
No,
Yeah, when he took over.
Yeah, it was.
in
yeah,
Secret Wars.
after he
And
saved
he's
the
wearing
Marvel,
Future Foundation. He's
Yeah.
wearing white
Future
too.
Foundation.
Yeah. but when he saved like the Marvel Universe in Secret War,
Yeah,
He
he became
wore white.
God.
Yeah.
Oh, he did too. Jeez, that was a while ago now.
that's right. All hope lies in Doom.
So cool.
Yes, that's enough of that.
I'm
You already
very
bought one. didn't
biased. I know, but I can still look at
Yeah,
it.
but why?
Hey, give me a look.
No,
Dude,
you? No, it's
20
good.
more minutes.
Yeah, so Great Wave.
How many hands do you feel when you scroll?
And also, like we were having a bit of a complaint the other week about the BAFs, and they're getting a little bit. I think the most recent Age of Apocalypse with Colossus, but
Not sure
this
about
Zemu
this
one looks excellent, and they're a good choice of. Good choice of characters.
Not sure about Doom's eyes with that.
Oh yeah, they look a bit weird.
Yeah.
At least they're not John Cena.
Like,
Like the printing on it.
I think the actual eye holes are a bit off. Like, I think they should be a different shape.
I want to buy this tomorrow.
Yeah,
I'm not going to, but I would like
You
to.
know what I mean?
yeah.
I hate
You
looking
should
at
buy that
Marvel Legends.
Red Skull instead.
No,
No,
it looks
no,
good,
buy none
man.
of them.
I think it looks good.
I love
Depends what
Marvel
angle you're looking
Legends,
at. It's hard,
but I've
though.
gotta stop
If-
looking at them.
You're looking down that
Just
angle.
buy them loose.
It's not cracking, man.
Well, I mean, you sold most of yours off.
All of them.
Yeah, so have the fun of collecting them
No,
again.
no.
It's the thrill of the chase.
You buying them all at one point.
I would still like to be buying them all. That's why I had to stop. Man, I would have to buy 2 arcades because he's got 2 heads.
Yeah. We've seen your He-Mans.
Big claim on
Nah, I start cut back on it. I start only buying one head. Space, bro.
That's the only reason.
Yeah, that is the
Yeah, only space.
Yeah.
I can't fit.
Oh, that's so good.
You do have a roof.
And he's regretting it.
There's not much left. There's like this much. You can't see.
Just like
And you regret
What,
it.
hanging from the roof?
that
regret
layer
it.
of
Nah, nah,
perspex
nah.
and just go.
You regret it.
I've come to the point where I'm okay with one head, one finger.
Okay.
You just got a choice.
It's not
Or
Queens-
just buy the second head.
it's not Queensland.
What do I want a second head for? I don't want a bag of heads. I'm probably got a bag of heads.
Jason is
And
not a
toy head.
serial killer.
Ah, that's going to be great for a mini
should
out
just-
of context.
Put fishing wire around him and just hang him from this.
Yes,
From this thing.
Oh, from the
I
neck?
said that 3 minutes ago.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you people? I just keep them in a bag and sniff them occasionally.
Like most normal people.
Honestly.
His bag of heads.
Honestly.
Okay.
I've got a bag of heads
Comment,
and a
how
bag
often
of
do you smell your
hands.
bag of
Alright,
hands?
calm down, Dharma.
Lots of hands too. Ninja Turtle hands at the moment. There's a whole bag of them. What do they give me? Something toys? Stop giving
They
you
were
people
He-Man, but they've
hands.
gone mouldy.
Sounds
Yeah,
like
Ninja
some
Turtle.
some yum cha food. Turtle hands, chicken feet,
Chicken feet are great.
chicken feet.
You say so. Not my
I prefer
bag.
their wings or their drumsticks, personally.
Action figures got
Rest
announced
stuff.
from McFarlane. Batman 66 and Last Airbender. We've all seen pictures of them, right?
Oh man, those 66
Yeah.
ones. Ooh, they're tempting.
Yeah,
Why
but
not- Is he going to do a Batman?
Oh, if he does a
Batman,
Batmobile, I'll have to buy a Batman,
Oh.
Robin, and a Batmobile.
He's been doing vehicles.
Yeah. That was my first thought when I seen that shot. I'm like, oh, crap. When am I going to fit a Batmobile?
That would be a big Batmobile.
I like the fact there's
But
not
I
a
love
lot,
the 66 Batmobile.
not a lot of articulation on them. They're
Yes.
pretty, like,
Plain?
plain.
Oh.
Yeah.
How they
Are
should
they?
be.
Yeah,
I
they've
didn't
only
have a
got-
close
I think,
look.
I think they've only got like elbow and
Yeah, yeah,
knee joints
yeah.
and
Oh.
It's not like McFarlane's got the world's most
Yeah.
articulation anyway, but he definitely toned it down.
because there's no like chest.
Good.
oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Because their multiverse figures have been pretty good articulation wise.
Yeah. Yeah, Batmobile. Ooh, I might have to buy that. And you could probably get away with just a Batman and a Robin.
You're gonna get Joker with a mustache.
And if I'm getting Joker, I gotta. My favorite was always Riddler,
Oh,
and then I gotta get a Penguin.
Because he's muggy.
Yeah. Which Catwoman do you get though? Ah,
All three of them.
No.
You gotta get all three of them.
No. One.
Do they have different costumes?
Yes.
Slightly.
Okay.
Nah,
So-
Juma.
Pure quest.
So I was thinking if they would just give you like 3 different
Heads.
heads or something.
No, they have three
Well-
different costumes.
If there's other skin showing that,
Ah,
not
yeah,
work
yeah,
either.
yeah.
well, that would look weird. I think it was
It's
different.
Yes, we understand.
Different.
It's just-
She was the best part, or not my favourite, but she was the whole.
She hammed it up more than the other two.
Yes.
yes.
Like, that's what you think
her
of, right?
Her character was the best.
Yes.
But as the portrayal could have been. Yeah, if we could
But
do
no,
it.
I do love the ones that hand it the most.
Yeah, true.
That's what the show was for.
Yeah, it was just hamming it up. Vincent Price's Eggman or whatever it was
Yeah.
called. And the Avatar ones, they look pretty cool.
Yeah,
too.
they
Yeah.
look good.
I was like partway through watching that the whole way through
Uh-huh.
for the first time because it's always on TV when I was a kid, and you know how it is when you're a kid, you just watch
Watch
one episode.
episodes, yeah.
Right,
Then
put it down.
Been trying to do.
it's not like a dad like put it down.
Yeah,
Now.
have to.
I fiddled with it a few times. It happened to them
You pick it up though.
Did it have the big
Yes.
The
Alpha?
creature? Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dog?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Dog.
I don't know.
It's a
What
dog.
Might
Isn't
as well be.
I don't know if it's a
it?
dog.
I
It's
don't
got more
watch the show, but
It's like a
dog.
bison. It's like a flying bison.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the thing's
Ah.
just flying by.
From what
I just thought it was like a giant.
From what
Dog.
I've heard, you don't even need to watch the cartoon. You just need to watch the M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Oh, the
Oh.
greatest movie.
and you just get
You will
everything you
get
need out of it.
stabbed by
What do you think
people.
I'm saying? It's great. And then watch The Village.
You know the worst bit is it's not even the worst Avatar movie though. It's better than Smurfs.
Oh man,
Oh, that movie.
Dancing with Smurfs.
Honestly,
That's so bad.
can't wait for the number 2 to come out.
Oh yeah, that's been in production.
How about number 3 and number 4
years.
Well,
that are in production now?
Yeah.
Apparently.
yeah. After 2 makes no money, that might stop.
Let's go back to making Terminators.
Yes. When in doubt.
Okay, and Avengers Campus, the new theme park thingamajiggy,
Yes.
opened.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, whatever,
Somewhere?
until you blew my mind with...
Yeah.
So where is it?
I don't know.
Cool.
That's
Wait,
not the
what?
important part.
It's in
America? or-
Disneyland. Yeah, Disneyland.
Oh, Disney.
Adventure, maybe? It's an adventure. The
Orlando
adventure
one?
one? No, LA, I think.
Oh, LA. Okay.
You know, in the
Oh, gee.
Islander Adventures or whatever, the extra parties. I think it might be in there.
Yeah.
But I think it's LA theme park. But yeah, it's like a Marvel section.
Right.
The most
So where they got the Guardians
Yeah,
ride,
yeah.
where they've, well, the old Twilight Zone ride that they've redone. But yeah, they got like shops and they're building. I think it's the start of them building their Marvel section.
Nice.
It's like the Simpsons village in Florida.
Yes, I think that's sort of type of thing. Yes.
And it'll be like the Super Mario world.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
guess,
Well, that's the future of theme parks.
So you mean the Simpsons Village in Universal? Or was
Yeah, I
this-
went Florida.
Yes,
I
yes,
said
yes.
Florida.
Oh,
I said Florida.
okay. I thought that there's one in LA in Universal.
Yeah, I was at Florida too, at the Universal there too.
Yeah. Well,
Same.
I think it's
Same.
more.
Cool.
I was just thinking of the Florida one.
Okay, so I'm going to show you some prototype stuff for this animatronic swinging Spider-Man.
This makes
Oh,
for
what?
great
It's
listening.
amazing.
I'll put it on the video for you YouTube viewers. But this video is from about 2 years ago. Disney was demoing this stunt robot.
So anyone just listening, if you want to look at this, just go to YouTube and go to Spider-Man animatronic testing.
Yep.
I'll put the link in the
The video.
comments in the video.
It's a catapult.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, check that out, right?
Oh, what?
Yeah, yes.
So what happens?
How's he land?
Oh, okay, I get you.
I think in like a mat, you just lands in a mat there. So what happens when
That
you
doesn't look real.
Hey?
It doesn't look real.
No,
Because it's like
what happens
a robot looking like Spider-Man.
a robot.
when you put a Spider-Man costume on top of that robot?
We do another video.
Yes.
Am I going to stand up again?
Yes,
Yes.
he's worth it.
Oh, yeah, no, I've got problems. Is it a black
But they are just
Spider-Man?
magicians, those Imagineers.
So you have a couple minutes of Spider-Man, like an actor playing Spider-Man, just awkwardly rolling around on some boxes.
Okay. Yeah.
They're like, oh,
The robot does a way better job.
Well,
Hold on. Okay.
robot has no
Timestamp.
feelings.
Oh, I wish there was a real person being catapulted up.
Yeah. Robot has no fear of death.
Yeah.
So,
Have you seen
yeah.
iRobot?
Check that out. How cool is that?
It'll be
That's it,
better
by
if
the
it was a real
Oh,
person.
That is Spider-Man, right?
Wow.
Do you know what? You know what I heard when I saw that? Goofy's like yell when he falls down.
Yes.
Uh,
Good stuff.
Wow.
Like, how did like the
Bring it on.
like when the prototype one alone,
imagine
you're like,
just walking up and then they get that right. You're walking up to a bit and you just see Spidey swing
Yeah.
over the top.
yeah.
Oh,
and just do like a flip and yeah.
oh no.
Oh no, the
It's falling
illusion!
apart.
The illusion has
They
been.
know we sell books now.
I'm gonna fix it.
That was
I don't think so.
too late now.
Yeah.
Do not pay attention.
Behind the man, behind the curtain, the comics behind it. And
Oh dear.
We also got a teaser.
They think we were a comic book store.
Green Lantern, guys. Buy some Green Lantern.
Yes. We got a teaser / announcement for DC League of Super Pets animated movie.
I can't believe we didn't lead with this, Dylan. I'm
Yeah.
shocked.
This is
That's a
front page news.
It feels like it should be a kids a TV show, a cartoon,
yeah.
not a movie.
But like just an
Oh, is it
animated
like a
release.
kids Pixar type of movie?
Yeah,
I think,
animated
I think
movie.
it'd be cool.
Wait,
So,
it's
so
just live action.
Animated.
Oh,
Animated.
okay.
CG.
Crypto's clearly the leader, right?
Yes.
Okay.
He is voiced by Dwayne Johnson.
The Rock.
Yes.
Does he steal a helicopter in this?
Probably.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, he can fly, but he'll steal it just because
He'll steal it because it's the Rock.
It's in the Rock's contract.
Yeah.
And
I'm not sure if that's true.
the who's playing Ace, the Bat Hound?
This is where I lost interest.
Kevin Hart. Batman's dog.
It's like the air being let out of a balloon.
Yeah, like not only like just voice wise alone, it doesn't match.
Yeah, you'd think Batman's dog would be like brooding. Or
Yeah, that's
some sort,
generally
you
how
know?
he is,
Like,
yeah.
Yes.
He was, in some stories, he was like part of the, what do you call it, Royal Flush Gang.
Yes. Yes.
He was, you know, but it's just Rock and Kevin Hart just making
Yeah, I
another
know.
movie together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah, no, I'm,
terrible choice.
Any other voices?
Keanu Reeves is somebody.
See, Keanu Reeves would have been better as.
Yes.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yes.
Who else?
And And like,
I don't
also,
know. Let me see if I can find
not
it.
only
Yes,
just his
let me
voice,
guess.
but
Tara Strong.
yeah. Is he only just cracking jokes? Like, Ace cracking jokes don't seem right. I don't know. It's gonna be weird.
That's
Weird.
the choice has been made.
John Krasinski.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's all famous people, not actual voice actors.
Oh okay.
You know why? Because COVID and they're
Because
making
there's
no
no
money.
such thing as voice acting anymore.
They're
It's
making no
reading-
money.
Yeah.
Lines from a
You're
script.
famous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say this. Okay.
That sucks.
Famous people taking more jobs from people. It's
Exactly.
like radio here. Why you'd want to be a lady getting into radio? No choice. They just give jobs to chicks that want TV.
No, can't argue.
Nope.
That's
Every
why
ad, I don't listen to the radio,
radio.
but every ad you see for the radio, you're like, oh, okay, cool. So she was on some reality show.
Yeah.
She was on some terrible football
Sport, yeah.
coverage.
Home and away.
Yeah,
Home
whatever.
and away. Home and away.
Give me a job on radio. Listen to this voice. Oh yeah.
Making dogs bark across the country.
Yeah, I'd love it. What's next?
The Boys, season 3. We got some photos of Jensen Ackles in costume as Soldier Boy.
Yes.
Did we get a release date?
Soldier
I didn't
Boy?
see
No.
that.
No, yeah, I don't think.
No, I didn't think so.
Yeah, I don't think
No.
I
so.
didn't see anything. Cool. But yeah, it looks
It looks good, eh?
It looks great. It looks like an MCU cap uniform.
Yeah.
Just a different colour.
Yes, I heavily influenced.
I got
Yeah,
it
especially
right.
because the 7, like, they're way more DC
Yeah.
style costumes.
100%, yeah.
So yeah, to have their first more Marvel character, to have the more MCU costume design,
Yeah.
I was like, they're just
Yeah.
it's that sort of little touches that most people won't even know, but that's what makes the show. There's a lot of effort going on.
I got to reread that.
The Boys, yeah, so good.
It's insane, man.
It is quite different to the book from what you guys have said, but is there things you can see that we haven't seen from the book that you can expect in this season, you reckon?
There's definitely things you haven't seen, and I don't think things will go there, and very interested to see where it'll go, and I would like to see it go the way the comic would go.
Oh, I just remembered, yeah, okay, because, yeah, something big happens kind of to a bunch of them.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I don't even mean the boys themselves. I mean like
The 7.
the 7,
Okay.
one in particular.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
Or two.
Yes.
Well.
Yeah.
Well, one or two.
Yes.
Okay.
Like, not spoiling it, but the black noir stuff.
Okay.
Like,
Pretty,
yeah,
Pretty
that last season, every second episode will be like, I think they are going to go that with black noir, and then like next one like, no, it can't be, and then next episode, I think it is, but no idea. But
okay.
I'm leaning towards no.
Yeah.
But geez, it'd be cool if it stayed true to the comic, but I don't think they can.
They could do it without just toning it down a little bit.
Oh, for sure, and just a little different.
Because it's a great ending
reveal.
Yeah, it was a great reveal. But, we'll see.
Bring it on. It's such a good
Yeah.
show. If you haven't watched The Boys, it's on Amazon. Get into it.
Yeah.
Read the comic.
Read the comic.
Comic's
And-
excellent.
They're really good for different reasons.
Yes.
Like the show is like a satire, right? It's
Yep.
satirical. The comic is a full-on parody.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like full-on pedal to the metal.
Because the show not only just satire of comic books and comic book movies, but just modern day celebrity.
Yes, absolutely.
And corporations and, like,
It's smarter.
yes.
Yeah.
Where the book is just Ennis shitting
yeah,
on
superheroes.
superheroes.
Yes. Look how dumb these
Yeah,
people
yeah, yeah.
are. Homelander's an idiot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Superman sucks.
Yeah. Capes are dumb. Capes are dumb.
It's like those shows where, like the shows about the production of like The Bachelor and that and all that, but it's just superhero based. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
all
Larry
behind
Sand-
the scenes.
Yeah, like
and-
Larry
Ah.
Sanders Show.
Yeah.
Doesn't get enough credit, Larry Sanders Show.
We started watching it. It's so good.
Yeah, it's a great show.
That's a good segue, Dave. Making of.
Yes.
You watched Making of Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Falcon Winter Soldier. It was really good. Because I watched I think we all watched the Wonder one.
Yeah.
Well, but then everything kind of once we all finished with Falcon and Winter Soldier, we were all a little bit sad and sorry, and
Yeah.
we kind of skipped that. And so I thought I went back and watched it last week, and some really interesting stuff in it. It goes for about an hour.
So that's
Um,
on Disney Plus as
It's
well.
on Disney
Yeah.
Plus as well, so it's just there, like
Because it's in a
Yeah.
series,
Yeah,
basically.
exactly
It's
right.
Avengers
So once
Assemble or
Loki
whatever it
finishes,
is.
there'll be
Assembled?
another one.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's called Assembled. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Episode 1 was WandaVision. Episode 2, Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Exactly
nice,
right.
okay, cool.
Exactly right. So it goes through interviewing all the actors, the director, the creating of the story, different types of where it was set. Then I think some really interesting parts was they were in Prague shooting like those big scenes when COVID hit.
Yeah.
So that had to send
Messed
everyone
everything up.
home and everyone like that. The chick that's either, I think I couldn't figure out whether she was just one of the directors or the creator, because every time you saw
Oh, she got the South hat on.
and South mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, South Sydney mask.
Yeah.
With the Rabbitoh on it. I'm like, oh, bloody Rabbitohs. They're everywhere.
Because I seen it. It must have been South pumping it on.
But then she
somewhere.
had just, like a hat with a rabbit on it as well. So I think she must have just loved rabbits. And someone got her that mask.
Because is she
but-
Aussie or not?
No.
Okay.
No, she's not. So I think it must have been either mum or maybe
yeah,
someone
sure.
in the crew or something. No mention of it, but there's a couple of different scenes.
Yeah, I've
with
seen South pumping it on
South
social
Sydney
media at the
COVID
time.
mask on.
Well, it
Was
would
this
be
the-
Director or something?
Your
like
creator
that?
of the
Or-
series,
Yeah,
one of the
producer,
two.
something like that,
I
yeah.
think she's producer.
Would it be like the only sporting team in the world with like bunnies as a mascot?
Oh, for sure not.
Probably not, but probably like that's
Like a top
top
league
tier.
sort of thing.
Probably
yeah.
not. Probably yes.
Yeah.
Because it's not the most fearsome.
No.
But they're not actually rabbit. The symbol is not about being. They're not bunnies. They're rabbit killers.
Yeah.
Yeah, a Rabbitoh was a rabbit killer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Sell the rabbits. After they go kill them on the weekend, they'd sell them in the street.
For food.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
back in the day.
Yeah, you know, walk through the street. And the rabbitoh is that's what they'd say. Rabbitoh! Rabbitoh for sale!
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because there's no shops or whatever, I don't know. No refrigerators. Ice boxes and stuff, bro.
Thanks, Jason. Now I know.
Australian history.
And the more you know. So the other really good bit was the concept of Madripoor, because we've all read
Yeah,
about
yeah,
it,
yeah,
but we've
yeah,
never
yeah.
actually seen it, and how the dude came up with the concept of the way they did Madripoor. That's worth just for that.
Cool.
Oh, cool.
It's worth watching it just for that.
Because when it finished, I was like, oh, yeah. But you're like, it was a bit more straightforward. Where one division, you were keen to see
Yeah.
anything just because it was
Big
so
time.
different, right?
And the
Big time.
production of
yeah,
it, too,
well, this
was
was
just
a
so
bit
different.
straightforward, but I didn't think of Magical. I'd have to watch it.
The other really good part was the truck fight sequence, going through how they did that.
Oh, yeah.
That was really cool too.
That's cool.
And the section at the end where Sam gets his spoilers catsuit, so they could keep it as true to life to the comic. They obviously had the piece go up over his ears and then around like a headband style, but because it's fabric, every time he would move his neck a certain way, the fabric would bulge.
Oh, okay.
So
They
there-
glue it?
Unfortunately, there was no Hollywood glue used.
I said, Jesus.
Digital changes over hundreds and
Oh,
hundreds
man.
of them. Every time he moved his neck a little bit,
Yeah.
they had to digitally reattach
Smooth
it
it
to
out,
smooth
sort
it
of
out. That's a lot of work.
Well, it's like when
Okay.
you, in the Vision one where you see, like, half the red's not even
Yeah.
there. It was just all added later.
That's
You're
it.
like,
Yeah,
"Ugh."
you can see his weird ears and stuff like that.
With the fold,
Yes,
does it detract from the scene?
it would have. Yeah,
Really?
they show it a couple of times. They show it folding. I'm like, I would have looked at that.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
your neck would just, your eyes would just go to it.
Yeah.
Because the
It's just
movement.
the
Well,
movement.
only,
okay.
And we
only
never
those who
see
know
it.
It was
about
only
it.
every little bit of movement it was happening too.
Yeah, it was pretty big. I've
Yeah.
seen some pictures.
Shots. Sort
Yeah.
of thing.
But that's only because you know it. If you didn't know that they did that, you wouldn't really notice.
Oh, you'd notice it, but you probably wouldn't say anything. But not having it, just having it clean, it's the superhero look. It's
Yeah.
they're supposed to be perfect.
Yeah.
There's not supposed to be a fold.
And it'll look like a dude playing dress up.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, like, you know what it'll look like? Vision
In,
in the
his
costume. You know, it looks stupid because
Yeah, yeah.
it looks
supposed to.
kooky.
Yeah.
Because we don't wear clothes there, so it would make you look like, that's just cheap.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So no.
Because I saw a picture, no headline or anything. First thing I noticed was the big.
Yeah.
And the bit with Carly, they go back a bit of backstory with Carly and stuff like that as well, like the style of person they wanted for that role. Yeah, it's pretty good. So worth watching. Yeah, if you've
Look
got
at
a
that. Look at that.
spare hour and you've enjoyed the program and want to get a bit more out of it, I think you'll enjoy that making of. Yeah.
Indeed.
Speaking of Marvel.
What now?
What did everyone think of Loki?
It's
Very good.
Liked it
Yeah.
more than I thought I would.
Me too.
Really enjoyed it.
It has the
Actually, yeah.
potential to be like, well, One Division didn't, Falcon Winter Soldier didn't, but this has the opportunity to like have ramifications across the MCU, whereas the other ones not so much.
I had a feeling. Do you reckon
Really?
this?
I would think the other
I
way.
think the
Yeah,
other way
there is a
around.
point of the
personally.
TVA to so there are no
yeah.
ramifications.
Yeah.
Variants.
And I don't
want-
want to destroy the variants.
Because of the multiverse, that's why. That's the only
But
reason why.
this ain't really the multiverse.
This is outside.
Is preventing it.
Yeah, this is preventing
I
it.
know, but what's the?
And then I guess the point of it is there's a variant, the other variant Loki out there, the other red line that's going to probably lead to explosion of the
I got
multiverse.
my theory on
Yeah.
that.
Oh, and that might tie into What If.
Yeah.
What's your
So
theory? I like theory.
I reckon the other Loki is Daisy Ridley, and it's
Daisy
a female Loki.
Is she in the show? In the cast?
Why Daisy Ridley? I have no doubt.
I'm just thinking of a female alternative.
I have no
to
doubt
Tom
we're getting
Hiddleston.
female Loki in this series at some point.
Yeah.
or
I'm
other.
just thinking
possibly
what
Kid
would-
Loki as well, but at least one of them, if not both of them.
Why Daisy? I think
Yeah, why
she'll
Daisy
be
Ridley?
like just the yin to yang, like the alternative to Tom Hiddleston. I couldn't think of anyone else really, if it makes sense. And plus, like her, like being sort of Sith in the last like Star Wars movie, like she pulled it off, like the evil.
I hope it's
book
not.
And all that.
Is she,
I know,
is she being cast? in this?
No, I don't think so.
but just like
She's English
yeah,
and got brown
that's
hair.
it. That's it.
Okay. You could have just said female Loki.
Oh, I like to
Where
throw
did-
it out there.
Where
Why
did
not?
you get Daisy Ridley from? When
No,
she has
because
not been
if I'm
cast?
thinking,
Disney like her. She's English and she got brown hair.
there you go.
Fair enough.
And I think Dave likes it too.
But like, yeah, if I,
Moving right along.
but if I'm thinking, I'm more of an Amelia Clark guy. But anyway,
Why can't you have be both?
but like if I'm thinking like Tom Hiddleston, like a female version, would be.
She's a bit young, but
Yeah, chick from Fleabag, I reckon.
Fleabag.
You seen Fleabag?
No, no.
yeah.
Yeah. Chick from Fleabag would be
Yeah.
amazing on that.
Well then, yeah, if I saw that, then I'll
She
probably
got the
would
same,
Yeah.
much more same features and shape and
100%.
everything. Yeah, no, I totally see that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
we'll
could be
get
her.
a-
I don't know.
We'll get a
yeah.
chick. I'm no doubt there's chick Loki somewhere in this.
Yeah.
We'll see chick.
Yeah, if it's multiverses and stuff like that, sure.
And there's all talk about him being gender fluid, and there's people like up in arms about it. It's like, but it's been like that for like hundreds of years.
And it's in the-
mythology
yeah,
and
mythology,
all that,
yeah.
and it's like,
Because he's the god.
How?
Mischief and tricks.
Yeah.
In the,
And lies.
in the mythologies, he gives birth to a creature.
Yes. The World Serpent, right?
It's not. No. He was a father then, but in the other ones, he basically has he gives birth to another creature. Odin's horse.
Yes, I remember that.
Odin's horse. Loki gave birth to that.
Oh, we're so outraged. It's just an all day and
yeah.
Good old Norse mythology and Greek mythology where just the craziest stuff
Yeah.
happens.
Man,
how cool. Oh, sorry, go.
I was gonna say I just liked the 1960s.
Six
No,
basic
you
series, mate.
steal what I was about to say 2 weeks in a row, you mongrel.
I just love it
TV.
because it's TVA. This whole 1960s.
Oh, that okay. You're different to what I was going to say.
The
Sorry.
the vibes.
Yeah,
60s
totally.
aesthetic.
Yeah.
That big
'Cause-
TV, the big bulbing.
Yeah, the technology is 1960s chic.
Yes.
But even when you look out to the whole city,
Yes.
it's very 1960s. What the future would thought they would look
Like
like.
retro
yeah,
futuristic.
like cities of the future.
Yeah,
from
like
the 90s.
Flintstones, just
Yes.
balls
See, I
on
don't know, I was a bit
balls
like,
on
eh.
sticks.
Do what
What-
Jetsons like.
if they
What?
have been and can go all the way through time, shouldn't their tech be a bit more
Maybe they just like it.
further?
Yeah, that's what I
thing?
reckon. They
Maybe
just
they
went.
just like the
that's the
60s vibe.
Yeah, no, I don't get the whole like sticks. Like,
Oh, no, the stick I get because it
It's
incinerates
he's a
people.
gun.
Stick with.
Like a phaser.
Doesn't always have to be guns, Dave.
I know, but like,
Marvel Legends is teaching you something. How? Okay, so that DB Cooper bit,
That was my favourite bit.
No,
My
that's
favourite bit.
for sure.
So good. This out of just
Yep.
randomly.
So
And
random.
how much did it look like the picture?
It really did.
I was like, oh, because as soon as you see him on the plane, you're like, oh my god,
Yeah.
you knew what they were doing.
So
instantly.
well done.
Yeah, that was my favourite bit.
Oh, this,
Favourite bit.
the Infinity, like, yeah, some people use them as paperweights.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
how
Yeah,
does
that's
he
weird.
not know what a fish is?
Yeah, agreed.
You know?
If
Because
he,
he's not real.
yeah, if he's not real,
Yeah,
and he
that's-
just spent
yeah,
his entire life.
Yeah, but he
In
knows what
there.
Infinity Stones are. and
Because
all
that's
that.
Because
what
that's
he
part of the
deals
spirit,
with.
yeah.
He doesn't
Maybe he's
deal
a
with
rubber.
fish. That's exactly it. Yeah, there's more to that.
You know, if there's variants who have things and they confiscate all weaponry, they know what the stuff is.
But in
Because
every,
you'd have to write a
like,
report about it.
yes.
in every like universe,
I
surely there's a fish that has been a variant.
Yeah, but he doesn't. But he's just a desk clerk.
Yeah, he's just a pencil pusher.
He's not the. He's not one of the agents or one of the investigators. He's just
He's just
he
a
loves
random-
the.
Yeah. He's not a field agent.
Nah.
Yeah.
But he should be able to identify what stuff is, right?
Well,
like,
I guess depends if he's ever had a fish be
Yeah,
given as,
sure,
as
he
evidence.
surely had a fish. There.
No, I thought that was a dumb gag. I would agree with you.
That was the thing, though.
unnecessary.
It was a lot less comedy than I thought there would be. I thought there would be a lot more because it's Marvel and I love it. I thought there was less than I thought.
I could have done with less. I thought the show was okay. I didn't think it was a wow of an episode, but because they got all the heavy lifting out of the
That's
way.
right, they had to.
Yep.
I love.
I think it'd be
I
better.
love the dialogue between
Owen Wilson
Owen
was great.
and Tom. Yeah,
Yeah, it was alright. He wasn't too
It was
almost
really good, yeah.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you just like,
Like you can believe that he's playing a real person.
yeah.
I like the breakdown of Loki just like going, oh no, I'm out of my depth here. You know, I don't get like, has he ever signed anything really? And it's like sign here. It's like okay, just. I don't think he's ever put his John Hancock on anything really, being a king. You know?
Oh, bro. No, but
I'm sure he doesn't have like royal decrees.
No,
that
but
he
they
has
would
to
have
sign,
like a.
you know?
He would understand the concept because they would have like Odin would have some kind of seal
And also,
you know like
I'm sure he can just write Loki.
and
He
they
doesn't have to do
watch
a big
Earth.
flourish signature.
It's not like
Yeah, exactly.
That's the least of his worries.
Yeah.
I think he knows what a signature is more than he's going to know what any of the other stuff is.
I'm just amazed at what
He
you
would be
get out of
literate,
TV
Dave.
shows.
He's literate.
I'm going to call you David right now.
he's hanging out with Vikings in the Middle Ages. People had signatures in the Middle Ages.
Yeah.
He's been shown to be reading, Dave. He knows what letters and writing is.
Yes.
I'd just like to say I love the fact that they're bringing the word variance into the normal
Yeah, that's
lexicon.
cool.
Like, they're calling it variant. That is such a cool concept of everything that we know as variance, and then, very well done.
So we're saying that
No, hang on.
because the
Pearl is
Avengers.
a
Don't,
Pearl.
don't speak for us yet. Hang on. Hang
Okay,
on.
so the Avengers can't get in trouble simply because they returned the stones to exactly the normal time.
Because that's how it was supposed to
Yeah,
be.
that's preordained. They were allowed to.
Yes, because
Yeah.
that's the way the timekeepers...
But they screwed up, which caused Loki to escape. So wouldn't it be sort of their fault as well?
No one made Loki pick that cube
Yeah.
up.
That's what they were getting at.
No,
That's
but
what
he
they'll
never had the opportunity to. He wouldn't have had the opportunity to. He would have been just put into jail.
Yeah, but he changed when he picked it up.
Yeah, like he
changed it-
chose-
Yeah, he could just it didn't fall in his hands.
No, that's right. It
But
didn't.
it's not like he shifted. Did you shift through time when you went to Mongolia at the start, though? You don't know that.
Had to have.
He did. Because otherwise he would have gone to Asgard and been locked up, like they were showing, which led to Frigga's death.
No, but he could have just ran off. Like it could have been the same
But that-
like time.
That's right. It's not
You
only
know?
did he pick it up where he didn't need to, he runs away and
Yeah.
goes and interacts with other
He used
people.
it. He tried to. He
Yeah,
knows how
but
to use
did he
it.
go through time
It's
at that
not,
point?
it's not
No,
about
I
time
don't think
travel.
so.
It's
'Cause
not
if he-
about time travel. It's about this is what he was meant to do at that time. He didn't do it.
Fair.
Yeah.
Did you not watch the video, the cartoon video that explained everything succinctly?
I was hoping something else was going to happen with that kid. Like, I'm like, who is this kid? Like, is he
Yeah.
someone? Like, are we gonna? And then just go. Okay, no,
Good, because he
Right.
was annoying.
he was.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that was the whole point.
Well, because that's
What
right.
did he
You're
do to
worried. You're
become
worried
a
about
Loki?
Loki knowing about a signature, but he understands the ticket system. Like I'm pretty sure that's way more new to him than a signature.
Yes,
Doesn't
absolutely.
go to too many delis, Dave.
You don't know.
I
But
hate
he
taking
sees,
it
he
twice.
sees like
The guy taking it. Yes. Oh, and not even that, but the whole what do you call it? Turnstile and the whole like he walks down the thing. Like he gets all that. That's way more modern than signing.
Should he have been like Shrek
you know, what been good.
when he just walks through?
Yes,
Yes.
I definitely think you should have walked through.
Both arms up, going.
Yes, because
know?
that's what Loki would do.
I am a king.
I'm not walking free, especially
Yeah.
when there's not. Different if there was a line of actual people.
And at that point, because he hadn't been broken yet. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think you should just walk straight through.
It would have been cool if he signed every single page of it, though.
That whole scene, I just didn't like it because that was one of their gags for gags' sake. 'Cause
That's
it's
why.
stupid.
That's why I'm picking at it.
Because you could never you would never know that you said all that. I couldn't tell you what I said 10 minutes ago, except for you're a widow, Dave. You know?
That's
Said it every 10 minutes.
I know. You say that a lot.
Yes. Yeah, you know, I'm sure the show will be good.
Yeah, 6-parter. So I'm guessing we'll probably get end credit scenes in the last 2 episodes, like everything else recently.
I'm not going to get it, but I would like to see this be the last thing we ever see of Loki, though, in the MCU.
I think
It might be.
chance it could be.
Yeah. You might get the female
Unless
one from now
they
on.
pull some strings at the end.
Didn't it
of
maybe get a second season already, I think?
I was just going to say,
reports
bring
of
him
that.
back around and.
No, but if he's just in the TVA, not in the actual U.
Yeah.
I don't want to see him ever again.
Really, it's taking that much?
Not that I hate him, but just unnecessary.
Would you classify this as Marvel's best?
And he's not just
Sci-fi?
Loki.
Guardians of the Galaxy exists, Dave.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not really a sci-fi.
What? What?
Dave's
No,
Code.
I 100%
Yeah.
agree. Just because it's in space ain't making it science fiction.
Exactly. Yeah.
This has got way more science fiction
Exactly.
than Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians, it's like Star Wars. Star Wars is not a sci-fi movie.
Yeah.
Star Wars is a space opera.
But then you can call Iron Man science fiction.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I'm not saying Loki is definitely the most. It's one episode.
Yeah, yeah.
I think
But like the concept of
WandaVision's probably got just as much science fiction.
yep.
But yeah, Guardians I don't think is
But I think-
sci-fi.
Because
just set in
it
space.
tinkers with time
It's an
more.
action movie.
Well, I feel
I
like
like
science
tinkering
fiction is
time.
more of a setting. It's like fantasy. You know?
Yeah.
It's a setting.
You're
No,
talking about
I
Celestials
don't
and
think it
you're
is.
talking
I think
about-
science fiction is more.
Or it could be
themes.
both.
Of course.
It could be-
The more
yeah.
colloquial thing is, space is science fiction, but that's not necessarily true.
Yeah.
Like, super robot AI stuff is science fiction. You know,
Like
you
that's
just
when
watch
it's
all
not
that Love
just
Robots.
a setting.
Yeah.
It's to do
Because
with the
Guardians
plot.
is just an action movie.
Yeah, because like if the
There's
subject
not
matter,
much science. Except for
Is that like
fiction.
It's
2001?
entirely fiction.
Yes, but you know, like it's just what difference is it than Avengers other than in space?
yeah,
I'm with
like
you,
if
Dave.
the subject
I got your
matter
back, bro.
has to do with like science,
Okay, that's fine, but I would.
and the
Okay,
concept
but
of
Loki,
like,
I wouldn't go that off. It's
Yeah, if
the
you're
same
going
time
like
travel
proper,
thing.
then probably Iron Man probably more science fiction than that.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Does that make like 2001 the most science fiction movie of all time? Because it's
Yes.
machines and in space.
Yes, well, that's why it is the best science fiction movie of all time.
Yeah. I just like how they're dealing with time and that.
That's my other problem. I really wish they'd never did any time travel.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't
Yeah.
like it, and I'm not looking forward to the multiverse either, for that matter.
Yeah.
Because time travel for me is just, well, why don't you just time travel all the time?
That was my
Why is
thing.
everything not just time travel?
That was my thing
Unnecessary.
with Endgame when
Yeah.
they brought in time travel. Like,
It's just it's a massive jump in the shark. It can be.
and it was done well, but
Yes.
time travel. I'm like, oh, okay, fine. I don't like it.
It changes the game, man. And you can't put that genie back in the bottle.
The Avengers cheated.
I
Like
would
going
say,
back in time.
but
Thanos won.
I do think they're going to do interesting stuff with this stuff. So yeah, you're on board, but
Yeah. It'll be
I
good
would,
to
I would
see
like
what
to
they
see
could
no
do.
time travel.
Yeah.
That's just me.
What's the what do you think is the golden carrot that Mobius is offering Loki at the end?
Not death.
Not death, not
Yeah.
staying alive.
yeah.
basically,
Unless there's
yeah.
a way, because they,
Or nothing because he's just using him.
yeah, put him back because you can't put him back in.
No,
Yeah.
So
because
Yeah,
there's already
he has
one of
to
him
die.
there, sort of thing.
Yeah.
I think they might put him where the evil one was.
Where was
Like
It's
wherever they came from.
It's,
They'll chuck
I
him
reckon
there.
he's just creating a time loop.
the evil one is just another?
him.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
evil
yeah.
one
But
is
they'll
in-
kill him
in the
and
future.
then-
It's
It's
this
a time
one.
loop.
It's
Yeah,
this
it's a
one.
time loop.
He is the evil one.
Is he?
It's a time loop.
All right.
Because where does that variant come from?
Yeah.
It's a time loop, Dave.
Okay.
Because it's not multiverse Loki. It's just Loki from different time. So if
Yeah, I
he's
know.
like-
I know what
he's
you're saying.
come, the Loki,
Like,
he
he's
gets
here.
there from Avengers, and he goes all the way to die in Infinity War, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So this one has just sprung off as a branch.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
there's not another one coming off anywhere else because this one we know goes to his line, right? The Loki is whatever the
Yeah, I know.
TVA
Like the-
have done to him,
yeah, the TVA
and
Loki.
he's worked out,
Yeah.
is what I assume, right?
Yeah, I get you. Like
And
the
he's
TVA
and
Loki will
or
be
he's
here, the
played
evil one will be
eventually he's
here.
played them all along till he could I'll just take over and do everything because I'm Loki.
I think it might be a different one, like a parallel variant that's gone in. But yeah,
Well,
Where's
it's
he come
it's
from?
entirely possible,
Yeah. I just think
but
it's a time loop.
yes, 100%.
And if that Endgame Loki is the first variant, where's the second one come from?
Huh?
You know how you get the two Lokis.
Yes.
Where's the second variant come from
Yes,
if it's not a
yeah.
time loop?
If he is.
Oh yes,
yeah.
yes. Yeah, where would the diversion be?
Yeah.
Now, admittedly, this Loki, TVA Loki, could then go cause a diversion somewhere
Somewhere
else
else,
because
yeah.
he's got the time powers, and then that's what,
Yeah, I've gone
and then that
cross-eyed.
loses control or whatever.
That's
It's going to be a headache at times.
so I don't like time. I
Difference
like time
between a
travel,
meteor
but
and a comet. That's why.
you know, because I like time travel. I just don't,
Ice.
don't like
Maybe.
time travel.
Yeah, no, yeah, 100%. Time travel's great, but
Time travel's good when it's Terminator.
Back to the Future.
rules. that's the problem with Endgame. They didn't stick to their own rules, I don't feel. Because the best rules, totally no science, but the best rules are the Back to the Future rules. They're the most easiest to understand as an audience, and
Time cop rules.
yeah, you break them. You like the consequences are so easy to get, and it all makes sense. Like, yeah, of course you can't see yourself. You see yourself. Blah, 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 blah.
Time
Get
cop
that.
rules.
Yeah. But they broke their own rules. I feel.
Time cop.
No, Avengers, a mess. But I'm looking forward to the show. It'll be good. I think it'll be weird,
Yes, no, it's 6 episodes. That's
6 only.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
which I like too. That they're not even that, but just they're not hitting. Oh, it's got to be 8. It's got to be, you know,
Yeah.
what the story needs is what the story's going to get.
8 episodes or 45 minutes apiece. Like
I think the second episode's like 50 something again.
It'd be like Winter Soldier, essentially.
Yeah, when it needs to be, the little
Yeah.
longer it needs to be.
yeah, because one of the Winter Soldiers was like 30 minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah.
40
It'll be
each.
good if it because if it really doesn't go anywhere like the other two, then 6 episodes is more culpable than 8. Expecting something, you know.
They all went somewhere.
They
Dave.
all, I know they all went somewhere, but I want ramifications for everything else. That's all. You know,
Well,
I
it's-
miss. Hey, they gave me Infinity Saga.
I know, but-
I want my tie-in.
We go back to that. What do you mean, like, as if One Division doesn't have ramifications clearly?
She's going to be Sorcerer
It
It
Supreme.
does, it
Yes.
does, but all it did was like, oh, she got a book.
But that's
She
the
heard
point.
the
That
kids.
is gonna.
That is the
whole
ramification.
thing. She
I
now
know,
knows-
but
later.
She
And
now
not
knows
just her
what
vision.
she is.
Yeah.
And she now knows what she can
I
and
want her
can't
opening
do.
a portal and disappearing and stuff, you know,
Well, she
like.
kind of did. Oh, she flew away and...
Yeah, but you're
What,
gonna
she
get that.
just hold herself up in the house and started reading.
Strange. I
What's
think.
the next thing?
See, but that's not. I don't think you want ramifications. You want stuff now.
I want action.
yeah,
I want action.
Ramifications are later. And Cap,
It's-
he's now Captain America. That's a big ramification.
You got
Yeah,
Captain America's
but-
speech and everything. What do you want?
And you got
blood-
Agent 13 being
Blood all over the
evil
shield?
and stuff.
You got Zemo? What do you complain? Jesus, Dave.
I know. I like complaining. I'm a big fan of complaining, Dave.
Yeah, but where it's due.
Yes. No, you just don't make sense sometimes.
Where it's due.
I don't make sense all the time too. So that's so good.
That's why we are so compatible, Dave.
That's what I mean.
That's it,
You're the
brother.
best.
And the ramifications too is too early to judge because we haven't seen anything other than shows. You got to see the movies before we see what the
we-
ramifications are.
We've been
And-
Because they're the
starved for movies.
They're the answer.
And the next movie
Yeah.
is Black Widow, which
It was
is
going to give us nothing.
which is like we should have seen like last year.
Yeah.
So, what, is she alive or is this a.
Oh, it's back,
Past
man.
tense?
It's back in the day. She's alive.
back in-
Jesus.
This
I
trailer's
forgot.
been around for 2 years, and you just asked me, is she alive or is it a flashback? My
Who
God.
knows anymore, man? Like.
Oh, you
Everybody else
pretty
here.
well know. She fell pretty hard.
She died. You could. That's one stone you can't get back.
We had a girl named Natasha. She died. She
See, but
died.
that's exactly what problem with the time
Mum said
travel.
she was
Why don't they go save her?
because then you got to fight Red Skull.
And then you're gonna fight Owen Wilson.
Time travel, not a fan. So,
Yeah, it's like, you know, it's the comics are convoluted, right?
Yes.
Part of why they're convoluted is crazy stuff
Yes,
like time travel.
yes, yes.
And then now they're taking that
Yes.
into the movies.
well, the movies have been. It's going to sound stupid. Way more realistic and way more.
No, we're not arguing. It is funny though.
More straightforward. Like, okay,
Yeah.
this happens and then that happens.
Yeah.
This happens and then that happens.
You
Time
went,
travel, ugh.
you get from point A to point
Yes.
C,
Yes.
Yes.
but then this is you go point A to point 3.
Oh, for sure, for
point
sure.
4.
That's why I'm saying I'm not looking forward to any multiverse stuff, you know? Like, I don't want to. I did not want to see no goddamn. I was so glad Quicksilver wasn't Quicksilver, even though I knew it wasn't. That was my favourite
In
thing
my
of the
head,
year.
I'm just
I
thinking.
don't want to see this Spider-Man rubbish in Spider-Man where we get all Spider-Man. God, I don't want to see that.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the
you're getting
same.
that.
That's not MCU. Oh yes,
It is. They're
Yeah.
making it.
It is,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, that's right. That's
And
right.
it's rubbish. God, I don't want to see that.
Well, it's
Far From Home was terrible.
if it's December and it's now June and we haven't seen anything, it's giving me a Venom vibe. Very
Are they
weird.
still filming though?
No, apparently they're
It's-
supposed to have a teaser trailer
it's
coming out
out
soon.
in December.
I think we'll get trailers though. With
Yeah.
Widow.
Yeah, okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Or-
Yeah, they'll want that to come out.
Or
Yeah.
San Diego.
Oh, yeah.
Or probably the same week, basically, wouldn't it?
But yeah, that's only 6 months for something that big. Anyway, we'll see.
But I don't think the push is not as necessary either because
Yeah. It's not going to have much of a bearing because everyone will see it because COVID.
and Spider-Man.
They've been stuck
Oh,
in.
no, see, I think you can go the other way. The people who are used to not going out, you'll have to push. But you'll push later.
Yeah.
You know, there's no need
Doesn't
to
need to be a
push.
long game.
Because you've already, like, yeah. Because honestly, who cares about it? Because you've seen it forever.
And when you went Shang-Chi, like in September,
Yeah, something like that.
something like that. Ish. Okay.
And then Eternals is when?
Eternals is this year as well. I think.
Must be, yeah.
Yeah. And then What If as well.
So what's first?
What If in August? Oh, well, Black Widow.
Black Widow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Black Widow's
Yeah.
a couple
Which
weeks,
I think
3
could be a
isn't it?
flashback one, Dave.
Okay.
Yeah, Black Widow, then Shang-Chi, I guess?
Yeah.
And then
It was then
Eternals,
Eternals, yeah.
Right.
and Spidey.
But yeah, I assumed the trailer would come for Widow.
Hmm.
The first teaser then or something.
Makes sense.
Because they usually do set up.
Yeah.
They start advertising the next one at this one.
Thor has wrapped as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
You're right. That.
Taught you well, son.
This must be Thunderstruck.
This one's probably going to be so much worse.
Oh, dude, it is because people loved Ragnarok so much.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, people like this stuff.
Double
You
down.
have all of it.
Yeah.
Have all of the terrible jokes and Thor being a dum dum.
Yeah.
That's why I love Thor in the comics because he's dumb.
Well,
That's,
it's kind of...
it is.
Sometimes.
but not that dumb.
No, different type of dumb.
Different type of dumb.
Yes. He's more... like in the first one, he's dumb.
That was a terrible thing to say. Yes.
He's like...
Yeah.
buffoon.
Yes.
He's
Yes.
a meathead. Not... yeah. Whatever. I was
Not
hoping...
comedic dumb,
you
but
know,
just like more like
Not Tony
not-
Stark dumb.
not-
Like everything. They all want to be goddamn...
Yeah, not
Downey
knowledgeable
Jr.
dumb.
The Hulk's ruined. Thor's
Yeah.
ruined.
Like
he
he's
wasn't dumb, he was naive.
Yeah. Fish out of water type.
yeah. That's
What is
yeah.
this contraption?
Another like yeah.
Oh, and even like not just that, just his dumbness is also from arrogance and shelteredness. Prince, like he's not like not like real. Take a rich kid
Yeah.
that has not ever done anything and anything. They're not
They're
they're not street smart. They're not. They've got a different type of intelligence. And he's a warrior. He's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not a mathematician now, is he? Yes,
He's got a vest.
he's got a best.
He's got a vest.
Yes. Damn, though, look at those Hogan Python arms, though. That was the most exciting bit about that picture.
And his toothpick legs.
Yeah.
It's the hardest place to gain mass. Yeah, it's hilarious.
Skip leg day, bro.
That Millhouse meme is
Well,
so
yeah.
funny. Is it because of my little calves?
The growth hormone goes into arm.
That's so good.
Alright,
All right, Jason.
Let's go.
No, hold on.
Ah.
Hold your horses, Jason. Why don't you tell us about your film flashback for next week?
Oh, film flashback. Okay. After a break this week, film flashbacks are back. And my choice this time around to start this next cycle is going to be the glorious mid to late 90s Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., starring Baywatch's own David Hasselhoff
David Hasselhoff.
as Nick Fury. I do believe the movie from memory was written by David Goyer, who,
What?
yes.
Wow.
Well, like, then he was doing Blade at the time.
Oh,
and, like, he
okay.
was writing every second comic book movie
That's
at the
true.
time.
Yeah, and he still is, right?
Yeah.
Did
I
you Man
think
of
it may have
Steel?
been before Blade.
I think it was just after Blade, but it was
Oh,
a TV movie.
Oh, okay.
Okay. No, okay.
That's still on my Kiefer Sutherland mix.
Because I'm sure it's, I think it's after Blade.
Okay.
Yeah, it might be late. Yeah, it might be early 2000s. But I remember seeing it on Channel 7.
No, I don't
like
think it was 2000. I think it was 90s. It was 90s ads.
No, it just looks sick because it's cheap, I think.
I gotta look this up.
And it's probably 2001.
And you also may be able to find it on certain streaming platforms.
Yes, if
that's-
you're watching us,
Yeah. Maybe
You'll
do a
find it.
search.
Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Because it's not anywhere properly because either nobody has the ownership or nobody wants to claim the ownership.
Or whoever owned it
Doesn't
dissolved
exist.
or something.
Yes.
Yes.
And
so
the-
if you're watching us,
The mouse have forgot.
We should
Yeah,
try to
we'll
buy
find
the
it.
license for it.
98.
98?
98.
Yeah, so same time as Blade then.
Interesting. All right.
Has everyone seen it?
No.
No.
I've seen a little bit of it and it was garbage and I
Yeah,
turned it off.
same bit.
I used to have it on video taped up Channel 7. So like 11 o'clock at night. It was good.
Yeah, David Hasselhoff.
I like
and
it. It's
Lisa
rubbish.
Rinna.
The acting is terrible. But
What do we? Like, is it like Scorpio stuff, or is it like anything?
Oh
that-
yeah, there's the Strucker twins.
Okay.
The twins.
Yeah, like the not Baron von Strucker, like the Andreas and Andrea or whatever they are.
Oh,
Sort
okay.
of
I don't know
sus. Very sus. Sus. Nazi twins. They're sort of bad guys.
about that. Okay.
I know, it's just Nick Fury. I mean, I'd have Nick Fury as David Hasselhoff over Sam Jackson any day of the week. He just looks like Nick Fury.
Steranko,
Yes!
Nick Fury.
My favourite bit in the movie, I do believe, he's never got a cigar lit. It's in his mouth all the time, but never lit.
Love it.
It's not good, but it's good.
New smoking rules.
I haven't watched it in ages, but...
We get
Because
to
you
watch it
can't
now.
buy it! Legally, I don't think, anyway.
I'm
I've
real-
looked it up and I'm like, I'm not
Well,
paying
no one's
money for
distributing it,
bootleg.
so that makes
Yeah,
sense.
and I'm like, I don't want to buy a bootleg for top dollar. Buy a bootleg for $5, but
Yeah.
you know, I'm not gonna import a bootleg.
I'm so excited to watch this.
It's
So excited.
if the acting was a little better, it would have been a good movie. If the accents are terrible, no one's good.
Yeah?
No one's good in it.
Ooh, we get some bad like German accents and bad.
Oh, I do
what?
believe so. Yes, I do believe so.
Excellent.
And
Add it
Dum
to-
Dum's in it. So.
Oh, Dum Dum in it.
Yeah, Dum Dum's in it.
Oh,
Sure, Dum Dum's in it. It's Nick Fury. I
Neck-
love me some Nick
yeah.
Fury.
neck
Yes,
minute.
I agree.
Howling Commandos.
Yes. I want him back. I want him back so bad.
Who?
Nick Fury.
Yeah, because he got ruined in Original Sin. It just.
He's coming in a book you read soon, maybe.
Yeah,
They're trying to fix it.
I remember
but-
you said something. Is it FF?
yeah.
But they haven't done anything since that.
No, they're teasing me. And it's a throwaway tease to him in the Heroes Reborn stuff.
Oh,
And I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. There's nothing, but I got so excited.
When we last saw him, is he still stuck on the moon?
No, they fixed that in the Fantastic Four
Yeah.
issue.
Okay.
And he's like, he looks like he's bald and fat now, is what it looked like, but it could just been the penciling. And he's got like the old school Sword of the Shield jumpsuit.
the colours
Yeah.
at least. Yeah.
Okay.
I just want Nick Fury back proper.
Didn't he have a poncho as well or something?
Yeah,
Oh, like
yeah,
a-
the chain poncho thing.
Bring on the Marvel Legends suit.
Just
No
Now
guns,
He's
just
the
ponchos.
best.
Now I want to read Secret Warriors again.
yes.
Yes.
Ah, what a book.
They need to bring it in one trade, not two trades.
Just bring those 2 trades back in print. They've been out of print for like 5 years.
But out.
Because I don't want to dig out my
they've been
issues.
out, that's why I don't have them.
They're buried somewhere. I don't
Actually, I
wanna
think you
dig
maybe
them
get volume 2, but I don't point.
So, you see, they talked about a couple of weeks ago that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. isn't canon anymore.
Yeah.
Well, we know
out. Oh,
why.
the TV show?
Yes.
Well,
Okay.
I don't think
That's
that had
good.
been canon for
It hadn't,
like years.
But officially, they had to bring that out because I guess when they showed that scene in Loki
Oh, yeah.
with
Coulson.
it was like, okay.
Oh yeah, they had to
that,
officially
they had to
announce.
officially
Yeah.
say this, that's why it's not canon because
Ah.
Coulson's dead.
Yeah, because people would have been confused. Like, what?
Exactly.
Oh no, they
Yeah.
could have left him to. They could have left it that way.
Why?
Why?
Like they could not have mentioned it. Just leave
That's
it
the whole
out.
timeline
No, but then
thing
people are
again.
like,
Yeah, but
But-
Loki doesn't have to know that like he's been rezzed and stuff.
Yeah, but the
It's true,
audience
the TVA
knows.
want to know, and then
Yeah.
it's the.
Yeah,
And
but
all-
the TVA doesn't need to tell Loki that. They know.
But
They know.
well, from
And
what we've seen, the
about-
idea is they're showing Loki the
Yeah,
truth.
The
Yeah.
truth, yeah.
But
not
they're
trying to
showing
be
Loki,
anything about it.
not Coulson.
I feel like
Coulson's not in that chair. Loki is, so it's just showing him what he's done.
the audience would be more confused than anything. Because, you show Coulson dying, talking
Yeah,
about him
that's what I was
dying,
getting
and the
at.
audience be like, no, he's not dead. He's in that show over there.
That's why out of nowhere they
Yeah.
just said, "Oh, by the way, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. isn't canon." They just
Yeah.
they didn't they waited. It was like 3-4 weeks before
Yeah.
the show came out. It was just an announcement out of nowhere.
Okay, yeah, it's done.
And
Because like
that's why.
in my head, I'm
It-
thinking, oh yeah, but he res later, but then
It
not
hadn't
tell
been
him,
canon
You know?
after like season 3.
Oh yeah, when they turned him into a.
No, well, soon as Kevin stopped reporting to Marvel and he just could report straight to Disney, that show didn't exist.
Yeah.
Because he never wanted the show because he thinks he wants Coulson to be dead,
Yeah.
and I totally understand why he thinks that. And then they just and the only time they ever come close was the Winter Soldier couple episodes. That's the only time it actually really meshed into what was going on in the movies.
Because Bill Paxton makes everything better.
Exactly.
So good.
God, he would have been a great Nick Fury.
Oh yes,
It
yes.
all comes around, Nick Fury.
Like for
Nick
me-
Fury, watch it, YouTube.
For me, Kiefer Sutherland.
Oh no! I don't know. Beep him.
Beating around the bush.
For me,
Yeah, all
Kiefer
that-
Sutherland will be
No,
a
no.
good Nick Fury. I
And
reckon,
Kiefer Sutherland would be a terrible Nick Fury.
I reckon he'll be
Kiefer
good.
Sutherland can't act, firstly.
I reckon it'll be
Kiefer
good.
Sutherland would just be Jack Bauer from 24,
Yeah.
and that dude.
And
is-
he was not
Just
good.
watch 24.
He's terrible, but he's not good.
He was Jack
No,
Bauer
don't agree with that.
from 24 in the Roman, like ancient Rome movie I watched with him in it. He was just the same.
My actual choice for Nick Fury,
Yeah.
and it's the correct choice.
David Hasselhoff.
No,
Hasselhoff.
no, it's the U.S. agent's father. You're telling me Kurt Russell ain't
Yeah.
Snake
Yeah.
Plissken is just Nick Fury?
Yeah.
True,
True.
but then his ego and he dead.
Hey, yeah, I know.
yeah, you can't.
I know.
You can't be two.
But he is a
There are
great.
two people everywhere.
Him in Hateful Eight is just old Western Nick Fury.
You can just imagine him.
I watched Tombstone the other week. It was so good.
He'd be perfect Nick Fury.
Yeah, I'm sad that I can't get that.
Well, with the multiverse,
No
you
offense,
might be
Sam
able
Jackson.
to.
You're a pretty good ultimate Nick Fury, but I want,
Yeah.
616.
yeah.
Nick
what I
Fury
was gonna
Senior.
say.
Nick Fury
Nah,
Senior.
don't stop. That was the worst thing ever. Like, because the Nick Fury in the movies, you're like, cool. One, it was so Sam didn't sue him for using his likeness without permission, and it was cool. He was badass and whatever. It was fine. But when they changed him in the comics, that was just a step too far for me. And then just call him at least. Just have him the son, and just call him Nick Fury, Mick Fury. You know, and like it just people would be like, okay, whatever. And just the fact they all pretend like they got this relationship with this dude that didn't exist a year ago.
But they didn't do anything with the dude
Rubbish.
once they made him.
But, you know, like every time he runs into
Dude.
Wolverine or Cap, it's like they're
It's
trying
funny.
to make it like it's Nick Fury. It's not. It's rubbish. Marcus, what was his real name?
I don't know.
Yeah, Marcus is all I remember.
Marcus something.
No,
terrible.
it's not terrible.
Mark Fury?
Max Fury.
Yeah, nah, that's cool.
Oh, that book was excellent.
Yeah.
It's a pity that's not in print.
I mean, you know how much I would try to sell that on people? I look like once a month. You got new printings of that yet? No. Secret
You'll
Warriors.
never get new printings of that Max Fury. I don't remember the second series. I'm pretty sure I've got it. I just don't remember it.
The second series, like the Wari one, you mean?
Yeah,
Like the longer running series?
maybe. It
Or
was
the-
the Max series. It's still written by Ennis.
Yeah.
It was after the really good
The
one.
good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the full Vietnam War one and
Yeah, it started
Yeah, maybe.
with that.
the
yeah.
Garan Parlov one, the 13-issue one.
Yeah.
Only a couple of years ago. But,
Yeah, maybe.
Couple of years, we say. It's
Yeah,
probably
that was
like
good.
10 years.
I don't
it
remember
was
it.
more real.
Yeah, I don't.
Because, you know, like the original Max one,
It was so
that
over
is
the top.
more...
Oh, it's great.
Max as in the imprint, sorry. And what are we dribbling?
Don't know.
Who cares?
It was more Welcome Back Frank.
Yeah.
And the next series was more Punisher Max
Yeah,
style,
yeah,
like
yeah.
real. It was just Vietnam War stuff.
I'm just saying, I don't remember if I bought it or not. 'Cause I don't remember it. Is what I'm saying. Is that my point,
You bought
though?
the single issues, didn't you?
That's what I'm saying. I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you did.
Okay.
Comment if
fair
Nick
enough.
bought
Yeah.
them or not.
If you remember if I bought him or not,
Please let us know.
But that,
Get
that
in the
first
comments.
mini, but I want to read that so bad.
that first video was excellent.
I think I've got it.
Exhibit A, audience, if you want to go home, don't start Jason on Nick Fury.
Like, subscribe, follow us
Comment.
and stuff, comments.
Hey, hey.
I'm going to read some Nick Fury.
Bye.
Bye.